Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Amateurs Guild. We're on episode 9, and I know that because it's the penultimate episode of season 1. Super pumped. Nothing bad's gonna happen. It's gonna be fine. Nothing. Seasons of medieval-based shows don't end in chaos.
I trust my DM. I trust him.
That's your first mistake.
They don't lie, ever.
Yeah, DMs never lie.
No, not once. Not to me.
Anyway, we are coming to a really interesting point that will resolve next episode. But last episode, you all were in a crypt and fighting a spirit naga, which resulted in all of you almost dying, except for Lacey, which is the only person up at a certain point. Drank an invincibility potion, which really came in clutch there. Proceeded to, what did you, revive Madras?
No, I revived Seabog,
okay.
And then I got this one up, and then she got up on herself.
Okay, and you got up on successful death saves. Okay, cool. And slowly but surely dealt damage to the Spirit Naga, eventually dealt damage to Seabog, who was possessed, and as soon as being dealt damage, immediately, Seabog, I'm sorry, Kairos. I did that the whole time I was writing the script today. I was like, I kept writing Seabog, and it was Kairos. I just can't keep track of my own characters. Kairos, who was possessed, was finally hit with damage. It took so long in the battle, and then immediately was no longer possessed by the Spirit Naga, and then assisted you all in battle defeating it, which proceeded to him then walking over to this mysterious dark magic orb in the middle of this crypt that definitely had no sinister motives or attributes about it. Kairos then proceeded to touch this Palantir, which we later found out is what it was, and had a vision, eyes flashing, basically blinded him, burning out his eye sockets, fell to the ground. The gang carefully brought him and the Palantir out of the crypt, brought it back to the monastery, where you then met with the council, got Kairos some help, and from there you have discussed with the council the need for their help to intervene with the small Tiefling village, which is facing a very soon onslaught by the Dwarven forces. And as you were chatting, this Dragonborn character appeared and was actually aiding you in your discussion, trying to convince the council to put forces into helping this village. As you were discussing this, you talked about Kairos, the effect that this Palantir had on him. They brought the entire group on a field trip to see Kairos, who then proceeded to have a insane reaction to being nudged awake. Looking at all of you with a dark and ominous message, he said, "The dwarves are not what they seem," looked specifically at Palescales and said, "Do not trust the wizard," and then looked at Madras and said, "They are coming for you." And that's where we are now. Yeah. You see Kairos shot up as he just told you all of these things, and fell back down to his bed and is immediately passed out again. You see the healers rush in over to take care of him, very curious about what just happened and concerned for his health. You see that the council members lead you all back, kind of, vacate this, trying to give the healers room to do their magic and start to heal Kairos. They bring you all the way back to the council chambers, where you all reside, back to where you were, continuing your discussion on if the monastery will be allocating forces to help the Tiefling Empire. So, once you guys are back in the council chambers, the council looks at you all and says, "While Kairos' affliction is incredibly concerning to all of us here on the council, we ultimately feel that it is not in the best interest of the monastery to jump into another tenuous battle between the dwarves and the tieflings. We've seen a lot of losses during the Forever Wars. Although it was 5 years ago, we're still very much recovering, and we think that pacifism is most likely the best route for us to take here." As they say that, you see another council member off to the side, the hip one, speaks up and says, "I'm sure that Bjorn's forces will jump into battle and help to defend the Tiefling Empire. We can always count on Bjorn to help stabilize the realm why wouldn't that be the case now? It's much better to let the warriors fight and the monastery monks heal and keep the peace as we always have. You see the Dragonborn figure looks over, Ardane is his name, looks over back to you guys, just kind of concerned. You can see that he's definitely trying to convince the council to come with you, or to at least allocate some forces to help this small village.
How much do you know about the council? You're pretty familiar with them.
I mean, I know them. I mean,
And
they're like
and stuff, and their history. I guess you would know too.
yeah. I mean, how much?
Yeah, give me a history check with advantage. It's going to be a pretty low roll, yeah, low difficulty roll.
That's I don't know what history is. Where's history?
We'll definitely take the 14.
Yeah, we're definitely the 14.
Okay,
so that's 16.
Okay, cool. Even with the 16, I mean, you grew up. This is really the governing body of the place where you spent basically almost all of your life. You know that the council is definitely very much so pacifist in nature. You know that they are very wise, but, slow to take action. They definitely mean well. They're always more on the side of healing and helping people than necessarily jumping into combat, even if necessarily that might be kind of necessary in the situation. So this doesn't surprise you. Of course, it's very depressing because you know that you need as much help as you can get, but it is pretty much on brand for the council to not get involved unless they absolutely feel necessary.
Okay. What he said. That's what he said.
Would they know about the Circle of Fire? Like, would they?
I didn't know about that.
Okay, so then you probably would.
I'm like,
They're pretty wise. You don't know if they would know about them.
Kairos might have, so maybe there was things that I didn't know. Obviously. But,
yeah.
So.
Okay.
It seemed Kairos knew more than I did.
I guess the only real way to communicate this situation being bad and Bjorn maybe not willing to help is telling them about the Dwarven princess stuff, right? The one down in the throne room.
We might not want to say that we were there, but we know that it happened.
We could say.
So what have you told the council so far? Because as you came in there, you told them the story. We didn't have you go through and tell them everything, the entire campaign story. What have you told them so far?
I think the only thing that we've talked about is the stuff that's happened.
What we haven't told them.
Yeah,
I think sure.
Excluded?
I think the only thing that we've talked about specifically to them was the things that happened in the crypt. Yeah, I don't think we've talked about anything
That's
else.
right. Yes, because they brought you in. Right. So you didn't.
We haven't talked about anything
want
else.
to reveal
They
it.
don't know
Yes.
about our origins at all.
they know.
Right. Cool.
Because we didn't talk about the ship.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about getting here.
Nope.
They would have definitely known. Probably about you getting it's a small town.
They probably would have noticed a new ship. And,
right.
How did the ship get here so
What
clean?
if we just told them that it seems to be a time of brewing war, and we know that a Dwarven princess was killed in the capital in an occasion where she was supposed to meet with Bjorn face to face. So it might not be not even to assert that Bjorn's corrupt, but it just might not be a reliable time to rely on allies that are that far away that we can't communicate with.
What god do they serve?
In the monastery. So you would actually know this, Sibak. You would know that it is essentially a non-denominational monastery. Yeah. It's just basically because they're so welcoming and nurturing, they definitely have, deities that they worship, but they don't. There's a very strong separation of church and state. Mm-hmm. The monastery's origins were probably very religious in nature, but now they're much more about pacifist healing, and such like that, and kind of the good attributes of a lot of gods, but not necessarily, dictating that this is the one religion that one must follow.
Okay, fair enough.
I was like, I don't think we have.
Because you essentially were not raised in a specific religious light. Yeah. You were just raised with good morals and things like that. Yeah. So it's more about their alignment than it is so much in terms of what they follow instead of a specific deity. They do have a lot of religious people there. It's just not that's kind of their core pillar.
There's not a state religion.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question. Why would we not want to tell them about what happened with you guys? Because you're wrongfully accused of killing the princess.
They might not agree.
It might not be beneficial to tell them that we were there while she died.
Okay. It could,
Whenever,
garner sympathy for us and, like,
I mean,
they
yeah,
could
I guess
harbor
there is.
protection. Because if we're wrongfully accused by the Empire, we want justice for the Dwarven princess in our minds as well.
You see the Dragonborn figure over your shoulder, like, yeah, I think that's a good idea. He crossed the whole room and just kind of joined your sidebar.
A good idea.
He's like, yes, this is a good idea. I think that makes a lot of sense.
I take it all
Well, I'm
back.
I'm on your side. I'm on your side. Hey, I'm on your side.
You weren't invited.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I want to help the Tieflings.
But do you want to help us?
Roll an insight check. Funny enough, this does not have to do with your conversation with him. Everyone roll an insight check.
Okay.
Ooh, I gotta learn these. Ooh, I have no insight. Too bad. Oh, 22.
I'm sorry, I said insight, but it should be perception.
Your perception.
9.
19.
Short to see his face.
Too short to see the thing that's going to happen.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
It's fine.
19.
Also too short to see the thing. No, just kidding. Just not aware. Facing the wrong way.
Not looking.
Not 14.
Cool.
19.
19. Okay. Siva, you notice this. You kind of are just while discussing with everybody. You are still, in a way, happy to be home. You're admiring this monastery, this beautiful building. You see in the top left-hand corner, like a couple stories up in the stained glass window, a shadow kind of come over the window as like an object approaches the window.
Approaches or passes?
Approaches.
Why is it gotta be me, guys? Honestly, Seabox says that. Why do I gotta see these things? Big bad magic.
As you say that, a bird flies directly through the stained glass window and falls to the ground right in between you and the council. As this happens, this bird starts to like seize. It's like a large. It's really more like an eagle. Starts to kind of like seize and kind of like grotesquely like break its like bones and limbs as it kind of is becoming like mangling itself. This eagle starts to kind of take the shape of a person as you see this wood elf druid just kind of come to his feet and drop to his knees and just panting, just going like, Jesus Christ.
That's what you do every time you wild shape.
He's like, never get used to that, guys. Never get used to that. You see him stand up, like kind of dust off like the glass all over. You see the council member stand up and say, what is the meaning of this? Who are you? He stands up and he says, Sudril is my name, and I come with a very important message from both the Kingdom of Man and also your friend, looks at you all, Rhaego. You see, he kind of
It's Rhaego's pet chicken.
He's got like this like longer like black hair, and he kind of wears this like black duster like jacket, kind of goes down. Pretty cool, very much a Neo type. He kind of gets his composure, still heavily panting. It's very apparent that he was in a hurry to get here. He again, you gotta just gains himself, takes a deep breath. Okay, he says, I come bearing a message. It's very important for the council members as well as you four. And he looks over at the Dragonborn. He's like, I don't know who the fuck you are. Turns back to the council members and he says,
Us either.
he says, Rhaego was traveling through the Great Forest on his way to Rune. He passed my village and he was looking for help as I drop my notebook. As he passed through the Great Forest, he came upon my village. I've known Rhaego in the past. He has been to our village before. It's very apparent that he came there on purpose. He stopped through and asked for my help in getting to the Kingdom of Man, getting Bjorn's help to stop this dwarven onslaught against this small defenseless tiefling village. And I quickly jumped to his side, just like the good old days, and we headed out there going to the city of Rune, which we arrived in yesterday. Once we arrived, Rhaego demanded an audience with the king, stating that he was on a mission from Bjorn himself, and that the king needed to know that he had discovered some very dark truths about the state of the world as we know it. He said, we waited for hours until eventually the royal guards came out of nowhere and seized Rhaego and brought him deeper into the castle. They closed the doors behind them, guarded him. I was unable to help him, but as he was being dragged in, Rhaego yelled to me, "They're at the monastery by the bay of the Great River. You need to help them." And that was the last thing I'd heard from Rhaego. But he turns to the council members and he says, when we were on our way to ruin, he mentioned that Bjorn was one of the only hopes that we had to prevent this dwarven onslaught, or this battle that the dwarves believe the Teiflings are responsible for the death of the princess and all of this stuff. Honestly, I didn't get the full story, but it was very important, and I needed to let the monastery here know, the council members know, that Bjorn is not coming to our aid. We need as much help as we can get, and these 4 companions of Rhaego are not being hyperbolic. They're not trying to bring you into something that you do not need to be involved in. They absolutely need our help, and honestly, much more than even all of us can spare. And kind of, again, still panting, sweating. You see, like, some of his arms are, like, still have, like, fur, not fur, but feathers on him as it's slowly getting back into his wood elf form. He said,
"That's the scariest, smartest chicken I ever saw."
He points to you, not even really fully aware of what you said. He said, "Thank you." He said, "I was locked out of the castle. I came here to convince the Elder Council to join the efforts. Bjorn's not coming. We need you to act." And he says this to the council. Villarreal, the Grand Council member, the leader of the council, just looks incredibly concerned, sits back down after standing up, completely surprised by what happened, looks specifically at Seabog. And as this happens, Ardain, the Dragonborn wizard who was with you, or sorcerer, I should say, casts Enhanced Ability on you. Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage, and tell me what you say to convince the council members to join.
You got this, buddy.
A nat 20.
Holy shit! Without
Hell.
even advantage!
Hell.
Yeah, say exactly how you're gonna say it, knowing that it's gonna work no matter what.
Yeah, exactly. Help me.
Please give us some will forces in this small army.
Jeez.
We just got to defend a little village.
Against some little dwarves. They're just wee little tall. Everything that he said is true. I believe him 100% with the things that happened with Rhaego after he left us. If what Cairo said about the dwarves, we cannot have much time to act.
You see the council members nod, look at each other, and start discussing. You see that just between your story, this draconic this Dragonborn sorcerer's story, saying that you were correct and that he knows about this random ass druid flying through the window and telling the story, the evidence is just incredibly, mounting. Kairos even going through all of this just to know more about this whole story. They just sit there and they nod to themselves. You see Villarreal walks from beyond the their seats where they're sitting and puts a hand on your shoulder, Seabog, and he says, "We don't have much forces to spare, but we can give you four dwarven. He says, we can give you 4 monks to fight the dwarves. I urge as much caution as possible. If there's any way to prevent this battle, that is by far the best way out of this conflict. But sometimes we need to fight, and you have our support. And walks back to the council members. And you see they all kind of nod and stand up, and they say, this council is adjourned. We will be providing these 4 adventurers with 4 monks to assist them in their battle. And he looks over to the druid. He says, and any help we can get from the great wood elf village would be greatly appreciated as well. You see that this druid nods and kind of walks back over to you guys. The council disperses, and you are there with this druid and this Dragonborn sorcerer who cannot take a hint that he's not part of this gang. He says, all right, well, that is very good. What do we do now, gang? This random Dragonborn person who you have not really had the chance to meet yet. He says, oh, by the way, my name is Ardane, I think, right? Am I getting that wrong?
Ardum?
No, it's not Ardum. No, that is not my name. Who told you that was my name? No, you don't know. You don't know me.
Said it.
No, it's Ardane. It's not Ardum. Damn it.
Did he go on the field trip with us to Kairos?
Yes, he joined you. Yeah. So all that you know about this figure is that he proceeded with he came in. He obviously had spoken to the council before you had all arrived. Apparently, trying to get them to join in the battle just the same as you had, and of course that he tried to help you convince the council with a enhance ability spell.
He's a sorcerer?
Yeah.
Not a wizard.
Not a wizard.
That high five was in character.
I guess you don't technically know, but he's a sorcerer.
But he's in rogue.
You just know he's a spellcaster. Yes. Yeah.
What's your fucking deal?
He says, my deal is trying to protect the Tieflings.
Why you smell nice?
I partake in fine colognes. Is that a crime?
You are hygienic?
Of course.
You're gross. You disgust me.
What? How does that disgust you?
You don't let your scales just fucking cake up like
No.
regular dragon?
Oh, of course not.
You're one of those
I love
hoity
fine
toity,
silks.
snooty, powder-nosed fucking dragonborns. You're red-scaled, aren't you, right? Out of character. Are you red-scaled?
Yeah, he's
Okay,
red-scaled.
fucking red-scaled piece of shit.
He says, excuse me.
You're always better than us other-colored dragonborns. You're always on your fancy,
He says-
hygienic perfume.
You see, he's like
taking showers.
he's getting very uncomfortable. You can definitely tell he's from some kind of noble kind of
silver spoon
background.
in his mouth. Probably knows how to wipe.
You're calling
hygienic thing they're doing in noble society.
You're basically calling him out as a shit, as like a privileged son of a bitch, which he definitely is, and he's looking like very uncomfortable. And he says, "I cannot stress this enough. I have nothing against my colored Dragonborn friends. I am very much so fine with all different colored races
I don't know
of
how many
species."
other Dragonborns you hang out with, but that C word is kind of a dated term.
He says, "No, it's not. It's not dated."
We prefer chromatic.
He says, "Oh, well, okay. That's basically what I said."
It's a little racist.
He says, I cannot stress this enough. I'm not racist."
I am offended.
He says, I
cast offended.
okay, wait, what?
I cast offended.
I don't know what that means.
It's a spell.
No, it's not.
How is it not?
I know it's not a spell.
How do you know magic?
I'm a sorcerer, damn it.
So am I, but I don't know magic.
What?
Yeah.
He looks over at Seabog. Can I reason with you, please?
No, you gotta deal with him first.
What? Why?
Because I'm nonsense. And I protect our party from nonsense. And you, sir, are nonsense.
You just see.
You just see Sudril just nodding like, yep. Yeah, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up.
See, this guy's dirty.
He's like, yeah, I'm dirty as shit, man. I literally just flew through the fucking window. I know I smell like a bird, and it makes sense to assume that that's an overlying smell coming from my my form that I just took, but it's actually just because I do not practice proper hygiene and I run a chicken
A
coop.
true man of culture. Now you, Fardum,
He says, that's not even close.
Spartum,
That's also not close.
Lard Fun.
Okay, fine.
Where are you from?
I'm from a modest dragon village north of the mountains.
So
What did you
know-
say?
Castle.
Castle?
Yeah.
It's like, it's not a castle. It is a small fortress. It's not a castle. I can't stress that enough. It's not a castle.
Does modest mean small scrotum? Anywho. Other Dragonborn?
Yes.
And it's not like a gutter.
What?
Or like a dirty street that y'all sleep on?
No, I sleep in a bed.
So you don't use the word village ironically.
No.
Wow, that sounds like you grew up in the fucking 5-star hotels outside of Rune, pal, because I'm from Pigstrough.
He's like, oh, Pigstrough. I've heard of that area.
No one's heard of Pigstrough.
Yeah, they love the
You're a fucking liar.
salt of the earth, people
We
from
don't even have
Pigstrough.
salt. We just have stink.
You obviously don't know the expression salt of the earth,
I
but
don't know any expressions. I just know stink.
he says, listen, I
I
can
have really
help.
good hearing.
He says, okay, fine. I can help us defeat the dwarves, protect the tieflings. Just let me be an asset.
Why do you care so much?
He says, listen, the Forever War hurt a lot of people, scarred many of us, destroyed families. Many of my brothers and sisters died in the Forever War. He says, I do not want to see it happen again. I very much so am willing to do whatever it takes to prevent this, and it feels like this conflict here could be the turning point that launches us into a brand new war. I do not want this to happen. He's like, I'm a sorcerer. I wander around. I know a lot about different villages. I've been to this Tiefling village before in my travels.
How'd you hear about us?
He says, I heard about you when I came to the monastery and you first arrived.
Why were you here?
I was here, guys. I was making my way up the Great River.
For?
I'm a nomadic sorcerer. I travel all the time. I like to see the countryside.
Where's your magic come from?
My magic? I'm a sorcerer.
And where does it come from?
Where does your magic come from?
Inside me.
Yes, that's what a sorcerer does.
Right, but like how?
We are gifted with magical abilities. We don't have to read all of our spells and study them for years. We are very blessed in that way.
So how do you do it?
He says, I'm not 100% aware of where my abilities come from. Why is she a good archer? Why is he so turtle-like? I don't know. It's just a natural part about who I am.
Again with this.
What did I say?
My parents were turtles. That's why I'm a turtle. Where'd that come from, man?
I'm just saying there are natural attributes about us that
You
we
can't
don't.
just ask someone why they're a turtle, bro.
He says, listen, okay, please don't cancel me. I'm trying to do good here.
Hashtag cancel porn.
Please, no, please don't cancel me. Please don't cancel me. Please don't cancel me. He says, I want to do good. I want to bring peace to the realm, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes. You all seem to be looking for the same thing. When I heard your story from the people of this town, I quickly ran to your aid. While you were gone, I'm assuming in this crypt, I told the Tieflings, I told of the council of what's happening with the Dwarven onslaught. I've been hearing that the Dwarves have been reclusive, building up an army and ready to attack Tieflings. It's no surprise that they have always been, harbored ill will against the Tieflings even after the war has ended. And once we heard news of this happening after you came to town, I knew this is my chance to do some good in the world. And go ahead and give me an insight check, everyone.
Oh, hell yeah. God damn it.
7.
11.
6 plus 6, 12, 13.
7.
Okay, Jesus, guys.
We're dumb.
It really feels like he's sincere. But I think 13's the highest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're pretty sure that he's sincere.
Pretty sure.
But you're also you also know you didn't get the perfect read on him.
Oh no, Seabog thinks he got
metagaming.
the perfect read.
Okay, then he's totally telling the truth. He's totally
telling the truth.
sincere.
There's no way. All right.
This is like one of those study abroad things, right? He's just like traveling around.
The only
Studying
broads
stuff
I've
up.
studied are in Pig Trough. But I'm just.
You see Sudro just gives you like a fist bump. He's like, nice, that's a good one.
Nailed
That's
it.
solid
Fucking
joke.
nailed it.
Quality joke, family joke.
Nailed
You see that Ardane just says, okay. You see Ardane just says, okay, listen. Have I traveled abroad for college? Yes. Do I come from a noble family? Yes. Do I eat every meal with a literal silver spoon? Yes. But that doesn't mean I don't mean well. Stop judging me for being wealthy. He's like, I don't care about this silk robe. He takes off the robe and like about to throw it on the ground, and then like as he's putting it down, like kind of folds it and puts it on like a chair. See, I don't care about this robe. About any of these things.
You.
Slowly putting it back on.
Yeah, he's like slowly like grabbing it again, just putting it back on.
You wealthy
It feels
kids
nice.
love to play vigilantes
Do you
instead of
just
actually
have-
using your funds to fix the systems that you created
Do
and
you-
make people like
Listen, it's common knowledge. It's common knowledge that when the wealthy get money, it trickles down. But I'm not here to talk about
Oh
that.
my god, it's Dragonborn Bruce Wayne over here.
Listen,
The $1 billion bet, everyone.
listen,
We live in a society
listen.
of trough.
I'm not here to talk about politics.
Do you just have like dirt caked on you?
Yeah, I'm so gross.
Okay.
Like my white
looks
beater
like-
is already so stained.
He looks
You
like
actually
a
were always
brown dragon.
surprised by the fact that his name was Pale Scales because you thought that his scales were brown until like after falling in the water, it's actually revealed that he's just covered in a layer of dirt
Yeah.
and
Oh my
gross
God.
This
film.
entire time we thought he was a
Lacey's-
brown dragon.
Lacey's gonna pick off like some dirt from Pale Scales and she's gonna walk over
He says, "What are you
to
doing?
him.
What are you doing?"
She's gonna say, well, if you want to adventure with us, you're gonna have to get dirty.
He says, "That's fine. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it."
Why don't we just cross it
The
now?
bridge is now.
But
Do you want to be part of the team? Do you want to?
And I take off a chunk of my own dirt and I eat it.
you see, he just kind of like shudders. He says,
Come on, man.
Can I join you in protecting the Tieflings
I scrape some
if I
moss
take this?"
off of my shell.
He says, "What are you doing? Stop that." The dirt was the proposition. Why are you adding to it?
Do you want to help?
He says, what do you want me to do with this?
Eat it.
I didn't say either.
I
Do
kind
you
of
want to gain our trust?
He says, yes.
Ruin your robe with it.
My robe?
Your robe. So you didn't care about it? Are
I-
you a liar?
I don't care.
Are you a
my
liar?
robe. No.
If you don't want to ruin your robe, you could ruin your inside throat robe by eating it.
He says,
Ignore him.
okay. He takes the, what was it, dirt or
Yeah,
mud or,
dirt,
yeah, he takes the dirt, this ball of dirt that you just came across. He grabs the moss. He says, fine, I will put this on my nice silk robe. He kind of grabs it and just kind of puts it on and just kind of, you see him just shed a tear. This is just kind of like putting it on. It's like,
Pale Scales.
see?
Wow.
part of the team.
Yeah. Make it dirtier.
Does this make you happy?
Yes. Does it make you sad?
Yes.
Then yes. Oh my god.
He says,
yeah.
are we good now?
This is I'm so
The most
good.
problematic session.
We're tackling a lot.
Penultimate episode, everyone.
Right.
Wait, you thought it was going to be battle? No, it's just a really
This is the
uncomfortable
battle.
situation.
Yes, it's a battle of morality.
What time is it right now?
That's a great question. You all, it is probably like
No?
11ish. Like it's in the morning because you guys
Morning.
you guys
that's
came
right.
back
Yeah,
at
yeah.
night. You rested. You went to go
little shop.
to the to the shop in the morning, and then you went to the council. So it's only been like
thing that we don't know about.
a few hours. Yeah.
Okay.
You see, he puts the all the stuff on the robe. Says, "Are we good now?"
I'm okay.
Madras just been standing in the back this entire time, watching with disgust. We must move on. We have things to do.
He says, "Thank you. Yes, we need to move
I
on."
think that's enough from you. We must move on.
Make it dirtier.
He looks at everyone else like,
Just a little dirtier.
You don't have to.
"Please tell me this is not the leader of your party."
Out of character. Stop.
Allie.
We don't have.
Out of character.
We don't even have a
No.
name yet, guys. We don't have a name. Who are we?
We're the piglets.
No. Oh,
We're the
no.
piggies
No.
that go to market.
No.
We're the piggies that went to market. Come on, it's solid.
No.
It's such a good band name.
So,
we're not a band.
The
So-
piggies that went to market.
so as you stand here, and Madras urges the group to get a hold of themselves. You guys
debate a party name.
You guys know that it has been around like 4 days since you left the village. And you knew that when you left, it would be approximately like a week, approximately 7 days.
Okay.
You also know it takes a couple days to get back.
I thought you
So-
were going to say it's been
so-
4 days since the start of this conversation. I'm like, damn, holy
4 days later,
wasted so much
the village
time.
is destroyed.
We've been here for some time.
So you know that like you're gonna have to leave like early tomorrow
Okay.
to be able to make it to the village in time.
Okay.
Why don't we go meet the monks?
Yeah.
Sounds like we're each gonna have a monk buddy.
Um,
Monk buddy.
Am I not a monk buddy?
You're the monk buddy.
Yeah,
Okay. I got a little sad for a second.
Aw.
you're the OG. Monk. Come on.
yeah. So if you guys want to go, leave the council chambers and kind of head over to like more of the middle of town and kind of toward the basically their version of like an armory, where maybe more fighting types would be. You most certainly can.
Is that blacksmith nearby?
Yes, so you saw him before you went to the council chambers, and he'd said that it was going to take a while for your hand. So he's
I
definitely...
have to return and go talk to him.
Yes, so
Yeah,
he's still working on it, because it's like a custom ordered kind of thing.
Got you.
Custom hand.
Yeah, custom mid hand. As you're kind of like wondering about like your hand and stuff, I'm just gonna say for flavor, you say it out loud, and you see that Ardane says, "You have a custom made blacksmith hand, and you think I'm the spoiled one? That's insane! Like, come on!"
Shut up, Bardum.
Wait. Did you just
that
call
was-
me losing my hand spoiled?
No, you're getting a custom made hand. Nobody gets a custom
And I
made.
pull out my burnt out nub and it looks real gross.
Is it? Oh God, he says it looks infected. Have you?
Isn't that sick?
No, you must seek medical attention. Am I
I-
wrong about
I mean,
this?
it's pretty cool. I think a lot of people would pay attention.
You see that? Sudril just was like, dude, that's fucking dope.
Right?
It's like, that's fucking sick,
Take off, my
dude.
shit's in there.
It's like-
we're crawling around.
That's fucking gnarly. You see, he like kind of like takes off part of his robe. He shows like this nasty like wound that's also like infected. He's like, dude, I got this going through the fucking window. Not even that window, a different window.
What? Like how long ago?
Oh, it's been like a month, dude.
That
This thing is
pussing up
gone.
Good. That is pussing up good.
I'm honestly, it's more pus than shoulder now. Am I right?
Yeah, man. You're living the dream.
He gives you a hug.
There is a war on the horizon.
Sujil kind of like gains his composure. He says, "No, she's right. Madras is right." He says, "I'm just gonna say you all exchange names." He says,
Let's go, Sudi.
"We should probably go." He's like, "All right, cool. Let's go." And you guys all start walking, and Ardane's just kind of like, "So, am I part of the gang? Can I come along?"
I think you can have an apprenticeship. You're my apprentice.
He says,
You are my sorcerer, Dragonborn apprentice.
He says-
I will teach you the ways of filth.
It looks at the rest of everybody. He's like, "Is there any other position open?" He says, "Okay, I'll be your apprentice."
Come with me, my ward.
He says, "Oh God." He's like, he just keeps muttering to himself like, "Peace in the realm, peace in the realm. That's what we're fighting for. Peace in the realm."
I embrace him.
He's like, "Oh no,
Friendly
please,
hug.
no, please.
He smells
Your
everything
nub is so
on me.
close to me. Don't touch
It's
me with
it's
the nub."
Soft. It's tender.
As you do this, the rest of the gang starts to make their way
We're
toward this section. Again, it's a small kind of town built around this monastery. There's definitely not like an armory or like a barracks of where like soldiers would be, but there are fighting monks, of course, who will be, coming back with you. So you know that there are areas pretty close to the blacksmith shop where the monks who are kind of more trained in battle would be. Seabog, you definitely know this. So as you guys leave the council chambers, leave the actual physical monastery building, you guys kind of make your way over to the their version of like an armory. You see there are a couple of monks kind of waiting there. You see that they've heard in the hour or so you spent debating with Artane, they've gotten news from the council members that they will be assisting you, and see they kind of come up and they say, and you definitely know, you're familiar with these guys. You probably don't know them on like a name basis, but they definitely
seen them around.
You see they kind of like pat you on the shoulder and they say, we're ready to set sail whenever you are. Maybe it makes sense to kind of prepare ourselves, rest up. Everything we've heard from the council sounds like leaving tomorrow morning is really a must.
Yeah, definitely.
They nod. Everyone give me a perception check.
Ooh, 21.
Oh!
Ooh.
Here they come.
15.
Oh, 14.
4.
Nice.
14.
Okay. You, Lacey, are kind of like sitting there, everyone's kind of chatting with these like monk combatants who are going to be joining with you. You're kind of chatting about like when you should leave and if you should prepare anything or what would be the best strategy going into this battle, is going to be very intense. And in the distance, you look on like the bay of the Great River, which is where the monastery is, right on the side of this bay where the river really opens up into this big kind of circular like body of water. You see in the distance this bronzish, almost like a triangle, trapezoidal like ship, like in the water, coming from the direction where you all came from. As you were making your way from the Great River to the monastery. It approaches and you realize that it's actually moving quite fast.
Guys, big ship.
Big bad
ship.
You see it continues to approach at a high speed.
Anyone know this ship?
How far away is it?
It is probably like 200 feet away. So it's getting closer. Or 200 yards away, probably. Getting
There's no
closer.
like
How close are we to the
that
dock?
would give me any sort of like idea of who.
It's not a mass. No, there's no mass. It's like this like it's definitely a ship of some sort, but it's kind of just coming out of the water. It's kind of like this weird design that you've not seen before. As it becomes closer, you notice that it's kind of it seems to be this metal structure built out of bronze.
Oh my! It's probably from Rune. I'm assuming they like bronze. Help!
Oh, God.
What do we do?
The ship approaches.
Okay, so how close are we to the dock?
You guys are pretty close to the dock. You guys are probably about. It's not a very big town, so you're probably like 100 feet away from like the dock.
Okay. Would I know if we have anything to help stop ships that are moving too fast when not meant to at the dock?
You know that there are a couple ships in like the dock, like harbor. It's not very much like a fortress, like battle ready area. And
I don't mean like hitting ships. I mean like something that helps slow down ships if they're coming in too hot.
Oh,
something happens.
I mean there are definitely like like old medieval type like buoys or something like that. Probably more of just kind of like metal or iron like barriers to kind of prevent something from hitting like the straight wood of the dock. The ship becomes closer and becomes bigger and bigger as it comes closer. You realize that the size of this thing it's pretty massive.
Okay.
It's
Run?
about
I'm
it's
running
about
the dock. I'm running the
300
dock.
feet away now. It was 300 yards, or sorry, it was 100 yards Sorry, it was 100 yards, no, 200 yards when you first saw it. Now it's about 300 feet away. So it's about, yeah. So it's getting quick, I know.
Change it up.
And in the metric system, no. But, so, yeah, it comes closer and closer. You have, I'm going to say, like, 10 seconds to do something.
I'm running there, and I'm trying to...
You want to run to the dock?
To the dock, yeah.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
Sprinting. That's where it's going towards, I'm assuming, right?
It's kind of hard to tell. It's just heading toward the monastery. It's not like a huge settlement, so it's like, it's really one direction.
Yeah. I kind of go one way in, one way out type of deal with those.
I'm gonna draw my scimitar and just look to the monks and go, get ready.
Okay. You see them kind of like nod and start to kind of compose themselves and kind of spread out as they notice the ship too. You see that they see the ship and they say, ship approaching the harbor, get ready. And you see people are just very confused. Like, this is not a common thing. Like, trade ships will come by, of course, but like something that looks strong and mechanical in nature,
I want to clear at least the immediate area.
So you want to like yell to people?
Yeah, I want to get people to go.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage and tell me what you say. Forcing y'all to roleplay.
Talk? I don't, you said persuasion. That's gonna be +5, so that's 18.
Okay.
We'll go with 18.
Okay, cool.
Oh, shoot. The ship's moving too fast. I need you guys to go now.
You see a lot of people just like nod and they trust you, they know of you. They all start to kind of bail and kind of leave like the docks that you were standing on. Everyone roll initiative. You see these monks are, because you've told them, are getting ready as well. I was smart, I pre-rolled initiative for them.
15.
9.
Ooh, 15 as well. What's
Yes,
your
higher dex.
Probably me.
My dex is +2.
Mine's 4.
Yeah, then you go first.
Okay. You see as this ship approaches at high speeds, it suddenly it becomes like probably 50 feet of the harbor and then slows down very quickly. You see the ripple of waves, hit the dock and kind of shakes it. Seabog, you're kind of like rocked a little bit as this happens. This massive current as the ship just kind of stops on a dime, seemingly, just hits the shores and such. People are running kind of away and now everyone can see the ship and kind of are panicking. Everyone's kind of running into positions, not knowing what this thing is. No one has ever seen it before. As you see the ship, it is this ironclad like ship that kind of looks, it almost kind of looks like angled, like triangular, kind of and rectangular, almost like a submarine that's not underwater. It's kind of like what an ironclad kind of looks like. Metal on all sides, very few windows, no mast, no sails. It just kind of moves very quickly through the water, but it's definitely this machinery, this kind of that you've never seen before. As it becomes closer and closer, you can see hatches are opening up and dwarven knights are kind of getting out of it. And as that happens, you see this dwarven knight in like this eccentric kind of armor, very much so, seems to be some kind of leader of some sort, pulls out a long sword and just kind of points at the monastery and yells, "Dwarves, kill all Tieflings!" And you see these dwarves pull out these like small little like dinghies, basically these like boats to get to a shore, and they start kind of making their way. As that happens, you see this back of this ironclad kind of ship open up and this arcane cannon appear in the back of it that aims towards, can't really tell exactly what it's aiming toward, but in the general direction of, the monastery. And you see this like energy kind of charge up with this like arcane like battery behind it and a dwarf manning it. And that will be the captain's turn first. So the captain is going to pull out a short bow, and he's going to aim it at you, Seabog. He's going to try to hit you because you are the closest one by far. But he doesn't actually roll that well, so he's going to have a 17. If that misses?
Yeah.
Cool. You see him fire this short bow, goes straight past you, hits the dock as these dwarves are kind of coming toward the shore. That would be, I think it was Seabog and Lacey. You had the highest ones at 17. Was it
15? But
15,
Seabug
but
was
I'm
first.
going
He has
first.
higher dex.
Okay,
my
it's not. Sorry, it's not you. Yeah, I just had to get a reminder of what your number was.
Yeah.
But as that happens, so the next thing up is actually the cannon. The cannon charges this like magical purplish reddish energy, and then launches this big bad ball of magic that you all recognize as the same type of magic that was hitting Rhaego's apartment when you were escaping. Seems to be of the same kin. And this large ball of energy kind of like arcs through the sky and actually takes another turn before it hits its destination. But you see it's kind of arcing on its way to the actual monastery building itself. As it happens, one of the monks has their turn, and you see they are going to run toward the shore, ready to attack the dwarves as they kind of make it to the shore. Another monk does the exact same thing. You see another dwarf from the ship is going to shoot a bow and arrow at one of them, gets a nat 20, is gonna roll damage. It's gonna be a little creepy this round. And they are going to do... at one of the monk at the shore, who's not the closest.
Is it better him than us?
Oh yes, yeah. And he does some damage. Monk's still looking good though, so he is all set. That is going to be Seabok, your turn.
So the ship's on the shore by now, or is it kind of chilling like before the docks?
The ship is like basically 50 feet from the docks. You see it's kind of stopped. It's no longer moving.
Okay.
And that's kind of, you see it's kind of resting its position there.
And no one has gotten closer to us. Do we know what? Is there a way for me to get on the ship?
You would have to swim.
I'd have to swim?
Yeah, it's not touching the land in any way, shape, or form. You could.
Right.
It's not that far. I mean, it's 50
How
feet.
does jump work?
Oh,
Jumping work?
jumping?
Yeah, like jumping.
I'm just gonna say it's pretty much part of your movement. So if you wanted to, like, let's say, do you have special stats for like swim speed or anything?
I think my swim speed is my actual movement because I'm a turtle.
Okay. So if you were to do that, you could just jump toward it and start swimming, and then you just get your 30 or whatever feet of movement in the general direction. You'd be 20 feet away in the water.
Can I spend a key point and do Step of the Wind, which doubles my jump distance? Would I be able to make it? Is what I'm trying.
Double your jump distance. Well, that's tough. Jump distance. Let me look up how your jump distance
That's
works.
why I was trying
Right.
to share. I was like, do we know exactly how jump works?
It's a really good question. 3 plus your strength modifier. If you move at least 10 feet, which you would be.
Oh, okay. So
3 plus your
so
strength.
4.
I think is what
So
it says.
4 feet. Well, that's high. So I probably wouldn't be able to make it then.
You would be?
I said I probably wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so never mind then. Shoot, I guess I'm just gonna hold my action. I can't get there.
Okay. Cool. You hold your action, Lacey. That'll be your turn.
Okay, I am going to start running towards the ship, and I'm going to go into my symbiotic entity.
Okay.
So she just goes Mushroom Lady. And then as my... So have any of the dwarves gotten out of their boats yet?
No, they're currently on their way. They're gonna get there on like the next dwarf's turn.
Okay.
But you are gonna basically have like the high ground. You're going to basically be at the shore when they arrive in a boat, so you're gonna be in a really good spot to attack them if you're there.
Okay, yeah, then I'm just gonna go into my symbiotic entity and I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna be like right there, right when they get up there, and I'm gonna hold my reaction.
Okay, cool. Cool. That will be a bunch of dwarves and a bunch of monks. So the dwarves make it to the shore. Now, you guys, if you guys want to use your actions, you can, because they make it on this turn now. They just make it to the shore. I'm going to say the first dwarf kind of makes his way out the front. I mean, they kind of have to come in single file because the odd shape of, a boat. So yeah, you basically, you're within range of all of them though, as the boat kind of hits the shore, and they kind of jump out, kind of swinging their swords, and some in the back actually have bows as well. So you are able to make an attack on any one of them. There's actually, there's 2 boats, each have 5 dwarves, and a mix of, sworded dwarves as well as ones with bows.
Is one within 10 feet of me?
Yes, they just made it. Yeah.
Can you roll a Constitution saving throw for him? I'm gonna cast Halo Spores on him.
Oh.
It's a reaction.
Hell yes, I can. Constitution?
Yes, please.
Would you say he's 5 feet from me?
Yes, that is 17. 17 for his con.
Okay, then he's fine.
Okay.
The stickers are just gonna move right past him.
Okay.
I
He goes, what the hell was that? What did you do?
I was gonna attack him because he moved within.
Okay.
But
Within,
I
yeah.
missed.
Okay, gotcha. But you
Unless he has an AC less than 3.
No. Did you save your action though?
I did. I didn't do anything.
So you could use it now
act
if you'd
now?
want to.
Okay.
Yeah, because that was your reaction.
I'm gonna try to just hit. I don't know what I'm gonna say. That's a good one. Hopefully hit. 17, 22.
17 and a 22?
No, it's a 22.
Okay,
total.
you hit, yeah.
Okay. And that's gonna be. Ooh, that's nice. That's gonna be 9 for the first hit.
Okay.
Second.
You deal damage to this guy. You hit him with your quarterstaff, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
He gets out of the boat, you immediately just hit him with your quarterstaff, falls back in the water, tries to get up.
That's a better roll than last time, so I'm assuming it's gonna hit.
Cool. Yep.
That's gross. That's only 5 on that one, and then
5 damage?
yeah,
Cool.
5 damage on that one, and then I'm gonna just bonus action punch. That's gonna be what is it? It's 15. Does 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
Okay,
You're right. Chainmail, yeah.
that's it.
Okay, cool. That will go back to all these fucking dwarves. They start to kind of get out of the boat. You'll see multiple of them. 2 of them kind of get out, and you'll no longer be in a prime. I'm actually sorry. You should have rolled with. You didn't save your action. You saved your reaction. So it doesn't matter
Halo
for
Spores
you.
is just a reaction. Yeah.
Right. You actually can roll with advantage because you have they're getting out of the boat. They're in a situation where you kind of have a prime attacking point.
Can I roll for advantage on the first 2 hits? See if they're crits?
Oh yeah, totally.
That was not going to be a crit. That was also not going to be a crit, and then this one to hopefully hit this time. That was the same roll as the last.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. So they start to get out, and they are going to. It's actually 2 bow dwarves, so they're going to make attacks on one on Lacey and one on Seabog. They will do. With their longboard, they actually each get 2 attacks, which is crazy. That is going to be 12 to hit Lacey. I think that misses. Woo. The second hit is another 12, misses. You see the other one is going to go ahead and hit try to hit Seabog.
Oh.
Nat 20. So sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know if the Nat 20 is going to be able to do it, but
I'm so sorry. 19 damage on this bow hit.
before.
It's 1 per turn. So it's 1 round.
I used my reaction before my turn. Can
Okay.
I have another reaction, or are you going to count that as my reaction?
You had.
Because
You
I
just.
did the reaction to hit him because he moved within range. Then
That's
I had
your
my
reaction.
Turn. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
because you saved your action, but not your
That's
turn
fine. No,
order.
that's fine. Yeah,
technically.
that's made that sense.
But it's worth asking. That's 19 damage.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. He
No.
rolled really well.
Nah, that's fine.
And then his second hit to see if he hits. Oh my god, he literally just rolled another nat 20. Literally, you can look at it. It's absolutely insane. I'm so sorry. Okay. Thanks. 10 damage on that one.
Ooh.
So sorry. Okay, that is those guys' turn. You see 3 more dwarves with swords come out, and they are going to make attacks on you guys because you're right there, and the other 2 are not there. There is actually a monk. One of them will attack a monk for sure. So this one attacking the monk misses on his first hit, misses on his second hit. Second one's going to attack Lacey. 10 plus a 14 misses, right? Second attack, that's definitely gonna miss. Go ahead and try to hit Seabog. Is a 21. I'm so sorry. Roll the 17, he's got a +4. I'm so sorry. I'm supposed I know. You're supposed to be the meat shield. So that's 1 hit, and then the next one does not hit. So that last hit, I'm so sorry, I'm destroying the tank here. That is, oh, sorry, 6. That's only 9 damage in that one.
Ooh.
So sorry. Literally 2 nat 20s and then a
You know why?
17. God
Barely.
damn. Holy shit.
You said that was 9?
Yeah.
9 damage, yeah. Wow.
Nice!
That's fucking crazy.
Oh no.
Oh my god, okay. So sorry. There's another bow dwarf's gonna make an attack on the other monk. Miss both times. That is now Magic's turn.
This was the
Okay.
episode.
There is, this is
Depends on
but to taste, my friends. But to taste.
This ship
Alright,
is coming
I'm
back to
gonna,
haunt us.
Yeah, this is revenge for the ship.
How far away from me is the captain?
The captain who's on the
He's
ship?
still on the ship, right?
He's still on the ship.
Yeah, he's staying on the ship. He is 50 feet away from the dock. You didn't move toward the dock at all, so I'm gonna say it's like 100 feet from you.
Good.
And you're about like 20 feet away from the monastery, just to get an idea of where everything is. The ship is about 120 feet from the monastery.
So I want to run.
There are a bunch of people on the shore now. You could run them, attack them. Pretty much all the dwarves have made land now.
Okay, so we're gonna run towards the dock, and
I shout
I
from
would
the-
like to shoot a bow dwarf, specifically one of the bow dwarves.
Sure. You want to run just kind of closer so you're in distance, and then but you want to stay a little bit back so you're out of. Okay,
I
cool.
want to be like 30 feet away.
Okay, totally cool. Yeah, you can definitely do that. It's like a shore, so there's a lot of room for you to kind of take like the higher ground there. So it's kind of a perfect spot for an archer. Okay, you're able to do that. Go ahead and try to make a attack against one of the dwarves. And what were you saying?
I want to also shout, can anyone attempt to stop that? And I point at the orb.
The big ball of magical energy. The big bad magic.
The big bad magic.
Yeah, you guys still see as this is happening, there is a giant bit of magical energy flying kind of in the direction of the monastery. Yeah.
So roll the hit.
I got it.
And then actually, it is modified.
Is
So
it?
it would be
Your weapon should say a plus something to hit.
Yeah, probably plus your dex.
For
Hitting with your
bows.
bow.
Yeah.
So it would be +5. For your
Okay, so
dex.
16.
16 just hits. Yeah. So you want to hit one of the bowed ones, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
One damage.
Damage.
Oh, it's 1d6 plus 5 for my short bow.
No sneak attack enough.
Would you have
I get
advantage
to
on
do
that
that
shot?
afterwards. So
No.
I just did 10
No.
10 damage.
10 damage? Okay,
yes,
cool.
and then I'm gonna do my sneak attack afterwards as well.
How do you do that?
It says I just roll 3d6.
Once per turn, you can deal an additional 3d6 to one creature you hit with an attack with a finesse or ranged roll. If you have advantage on the attack roll.
Yeah, you don't need advantage. Oh, they're within 5 feet of me. Never mind. Cool.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. So that was 10 damage?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Cool. Really solid hit. You see this one dwarf just gets hit like on the shoulder, just made under his chainmail. He goes, ah! And then we cut to another sorted dwarf. He's going to make another attack against a monk, because there are a lot of monks and they're going to try to make damage there. An unnatural 20 is going to hit. That's going to do some damage. Plus, they do roll well. They do have a +4 to hit. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. And that will be 7 damage to him. So he's still looking okay. Okay, that will be Pale Scales.
Alright.
The man of the hour. Oh, you know what I didn't roll for? I didn't roll for your 2 new companions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
So they'll go the second,
Hell yeah.
because they are definitely in the battle with you.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright, what's going to be Pale Scales?
So, how many dwarves are there
There are 10
that
dwarves.
we can see?
There are 10 dwarves, and then there's the captain dwarf who's on the ship.
So there's 10 on the shore.
They've all made it to shore now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and one ship.
Yes, only the one big ship. Yeah.
Was there one arming the cannon thing?
There is. Yeah. So actually, technically, I guess there's
Okay,
11.
okay,
Yeah.
The
that's
Yeah.
gunner and the captain.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gunner, captain, and
He's-
Oh, is
but-
the gunner on the shore, or is he on the cannon?
He's on the cannon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and you said we're about 100 feet from the ship?
The ship is 50 feet away from the shore. Yeah, you're about because you haven't moved yet.
And
Yeah.
the dwarves are about 50 feet from us?
Yes, so you can move 30 feet and then do an arranged thing.
Got it.
They're just in the mix because they ran over there before combat started.
I'm going to... So, this shore, is it, like, really wide? Like, it's kind of a long beach?
Yeah, there is it's not like a super long beach, but it is still a beach. There is a lot of room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now everyone's kind of in the mix though, because the two ships made shore.
2 ships?
The two boats from the big ship that was
Gotcha.
carrying
Oh,
the
the dinghy.
So
Boy.
that's probably why there was confusion. Yeah, there are two dinghies that have now hit the shore.
Gotcha.
All the dwarves are now on the shore though, except for the two that are on the actual big ironclad ship. Definitely could have made that more clear.
I am going to approach so that I'm 30 feet away from... How many dwarves have bows?
5.
Okay, so 5 bows and 5 melees, essentially.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to target the dwarf with the bow that Madras just hit.
Okay. Cool.
All right. How are the archers next to each other? In a line?
Everyone just got off the boat, so they're all. It's kind of like sword, archer, sword. They haven't really had a chance to. You had like defending advantage. They didn't have the chance to kind of stagger themselves yet.
Okay.
They just tried to get on the shore as soon as possible because they were at disadvantage when they were literally getting off the ship.
How close are these two?
They're right
around
next to
them.
each other.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're in the mix with the
So I'm going to cast... I'm going to do something interesting. I don't think y'all...
What? Your character interesting? What?
Yes.
When?
So I'm going to cast Sleet Storm.
Oh, sleep.
And I'm going to cast it...
It's not even close to shit.
Would a 40-foot radius be enough to encompass everyone?
40-foot radius?
Yeah, like 40-foot circle?
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody. Yeah, including your
I'm
companions.
I'm centering it on the dwarves.
Cool.
Okay? And what it does is the area is heavily obscured and exposed flames in the area are doused.
Cool.
The ground in the area is covered with slick ice, making it difficult terrain.
Oh, interesting.
When a creature
Oh, okay.
enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a dexterity saving throw.
Cool.
On a failed save, it falls prone.
Okay. Wow, great move. Cool.
If a creature starts its turn in the spell's area and is concentrating on a spell, the creature must make a successful concentration saving throw against your spell save DC or lose concentration. This is a concentration spell that lasts up to 1 minute.
Okay, cool. So you cast this sleet comes out of fucking nowhere. You guys are facing the dwarf, so you don't even know this. Suddenly there's like a fucking like snowstorm like on this like beach area, in this nice like summerish day. Yeah. Suddenly there's sleet out of nowhere that just surrounds you, encompassing you, making eyesight difficult as well as your actual the ground that you stand on difficult. You see that part of the water actually freezes as you do that, kind of leveling the surface, but also difficult terrain for sure. Really interesting. Okay, so you're gonna have to. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay, you're gonna have to immediately remind me of what to do for this dwarf's turn.
Okay.
See a
you're gonna have to make
dwarf with a bow.
Dexterity saving throw if he starts his turn in the storm.
Okay, got it.
Does it do damage?
It does not deal damage.
But it's gonna fucking prone everybody.
No,
Dexterity.
that's-
What's the what did they have to beat?
They have to be a Dex 16.
Well, that one does. That's a 19.
Nice.
This guy stands up. He's going to take. He's. Let me do an intelligence check. He's able to see that you cast this, and now that you're in the mix, he's going to go ahead and take a bow shot against you, or 2 bow shots, and he's going to see if he hits. That's a 12 misses, right? Yeah. And then 14 hits.
I have AC 14.
Matches.
That hits. Okay.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
less.
yeah, it just
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
hits. So sorry. That is going to be 1d8 plus 2.
The roller wins
6,
ties.
8 damage.
Total.
Yes, he only hit you once. Yeah.
Plus the 2. You got
8
plus 2.
total.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, cool. And then that will be one of the monk's turn. This monk, interesting. What should he do? He's
heal.
This one is. I don't think they can heal.
That's fine.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine.
He's like, he yells to you, let me check, and just kind of pats himself like he's would magically be containing like a healing potion. And he cannot heal.
That's fine.
Get me up, I have ray gun.
Oh my god, what a throwback. Cool.
I have the monk gun.
Okay. So that is this monk. I'm gonna say let's roll intelligence. 2. He's gonna run straight into the sleet, and he runs in there. He has to make a dex of what? A 16?
16.
Dex is pretty good. He meets it, so he passes. So he's able to go there. You see he kind of runs in there, hits the ice that he just somehow did not notice. He kind of was like, catches himself, and then as he's coming up, he kind of gets ready for an unarmed strike and is going to make a strike against one of these dwarves. He gets 2 attacks. 16, that's going to hit. And then the second one is not going to hit. We're going to roll damage. 1d8. There are less monks, but they're better. So that's cool. That's going to be 11 damage on this one bow dwarf. You see they're kind of getting the hint that they should probably take out the ranged ones first so they can concentrate. That will be the last dwarf comes out with a sword and is going to make an attack on probably this monk who just kind of got into the mix. And he wrong stat block. He is going to
Did he fall?
hit. Yeah, he hits.
Did he fall?
Oh, right, Dex. Okay, great call. That is he falls. Yeah, he falls prone. So he falls prone. He's gonna have to use half his movement to get back up, I believe, right? It doesn't end his turn or anything.
No, I don't know how prone works. That's for you to figure out.
Prone should just be that you have their movement to get back up. Yeah, so he's gonna use half his movement to get back up. Honestly, not the worst thing in the world for him, but he is going to make that. He already actually rolled, and that was a hit, and that's going to be 1.
Is this technically magical?
5. He's going to do 5 damage against this monk.
The ground becomes difficult terrain. Probably would be magical terrain because that's a spell.
Okay, that is back to the captain. You see, the captain is going to utter a command or warning. Whenever a non-hostile creature that I can see within 30 feet of it makes an attack or roll or saving throw, is this a reaction? Oh, no, it's not. Okay, he is going to utter leadership to one of the dwarves. He's going to give it to one of the bowed dwarves. And they're going to get some benefit from that. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's within 30 feet. He cannot do that. Never mind. I'm DMing myself here. He is going to just go ahead and make another bow attack. He is going to shoot. He can't hit either one of them, so he's going to make a shot. He's pretty smart. He's a captain. He's going to go ahead and make a shot at Seabog. Nat 1 on his first one. Nice. He almost slips off the ship, and then a natural 19 on the second one. That is going to be a 23 total to hit.
I don't think you can't down me. I have 2 health.
I cannot not down you.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
I feel like
So yeah, he shoots you in like the knee. You kind of fall and collapse to the ground. I'm so sorry. You see on initiative 20, the ball of energy hits the monastery, makes contact. You see bricks fall off. You see like marble kind of falling off. This part of like this column of the monastery falls. The entire monastery is still standing. It's definitely going to need to take more of a beating than that to fall, but it makes contact there. You see that the cannon aims another shot at the dock, and noticing all the ships in there, and is going to fire. This is just, again, it waits a turn. So you see this giant ball of energy kind of arc, much shallower this time around, and coming kind of directly for the dock, which is very close to some of you, but you don't know if it's in distance that would hurt you or not. But it's coming. And then that will be one of the monks is going to make an attack on a dwarf. Misses. Misses. A bow dwarf is going to make an attack on a monk. Oh, 19, and then 14 is going to hit twice.
Yeah.
19. Ooh, okay. You see a monk is getting very hurt. One of these monks in the mix is getting, is pretty close to death's door. And then that will be Seabog. Make a death saving throw. Nat 20, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Wow, that was an unnatural little roll there. Yeah.
Emotions.
Okay, that is going to be Lacey.
Okay.
At least the difficult terrain didn't affect you. I guess you probably have to roll difficult terrain now.
So it is magical, right?
I would say so, yeah.
Damn it. Okay, fine.
What? Was that bad? I thought I was going to help you.
Well, because if I have non-magical terrain, it doesn't bother me. That's why I was like, is it magical
Yeah,
or is it
yeah.
elemental?
It's magical.
Yeah.
God damn.
So
okay.
sorry.
Day 16.
16.
If you were actually climbing a
That's
mountain,
okay.
it would.
I'm good.
Nice. Okay, yeah, you steady yourself. You're too close to the ground to fall.
Low center.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one thing before I try to get you up next turn.
That's
How many dwarves are within 20 feet of each other?
How many dwarves are within 20 feet of each other?
Yes.
So, I guess it will kind of depend. Do you mean are you picking a dwarf in the middle and the radius of 20?
I'm picking a point on the ground
Okay.
that gives me as many dwarves in a 20-foot radius as I possibly can.
You can hit all of them. For
Okay.
sure. Besides the two on the actual ironclad,
So
yeah.
I am going to, and I don't hit us, right? I can make it far enough
Oh,
away.
no, you guys are definitely in. Well, it depends. So you're 5 feet away from them.
So
You're
I can
in the
make
battle.
it. So I can make it so that way we're just outside of it. But
Okay.
it still hit everyone.
Oh, okay. So basically you could point it farther away than a dwarf and then still hit them?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say just because of the shape of a circle, you won't be able to hit all of them then. I'll
That's
say you
okay.
can hit 5 of them.
I will go for 5 of them.
Cool.
So
You make a point in the water and the circle, encompasses
Yeah.
them.
So I am going to cast Erupting Earth.
Whoa, okay.
So you guys have, sorry, I didn't bring it up and I should have.
You see settlers are running around just kind of what's happening with the weather? This is so crazy.
So each of you guys has to make a dex saving throw of 14. On a fail, they take 3d12 bludgeoning damage. On a fail, they take half of it.
pass.
Or pass, they take 3d12. Fail, they take half of that.
All right, let me roll first to see who gets affected here. So you're able to target 5 of them, and what do they have to make again? A dex save of what?
A 14.
Okay. They have +2 to their dex. That one gets a 19. That one gets a 7, so one's affected. That one gets another 19. That one gets a 13, so he's affected. And then that is a natural 2, so he's affected. So 3 fail, 2 pass.
Okay.
So 2 take half the damage?
Yes.
11, 16. 16 plus 7.
Nice.
That's 23. And then the other one would take 11.
Okay.
The other 2, the ones that pass would take 11. The other 3 would take 23 points of damage.
Got it. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna go down the line to make it easy for me. So one of them is on hurt, on death's door.
Damage.
One of them, is on death's door. Another one who is a bowed one is going to also be on death's door. So 2 archers are really hurt. There's another archer who is decently hurt, and then 2 sword guys are hits, not that hurt.
Okay.
Cool. Wow, great move.
Okay.
The
And
biggest,
then,
baddest magic comes in the teeny tiniest ladies.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna hold
See, Sudril
my-
goes, hell yes, also I'm in this battle. And then Arden goes, yes, are we fighting now?
Shut up, Ardem!
I'm
and then
helping!
I am going to hold my reaction.
Okay.
And that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, cool. That will be...
Bunch of people.
A bunch of people. Okay, cool. Let's do this real quick. All right, so bow people are hurt. They're gonna, for this round, they're gonna hit each other.
Don't forget your 16.
Oh my god, great point. Okay, everyone up until Pale Scale's turn still needs to take theirs. So let's see that first.
How long does that last?
Dex plus
It
2.
lasts until I stop concentrating, which is up to a minute.
That's a fail. So it's actually kind of tricky because if they get prone on the beginning of their turn, they can just get back up with their movement.
They just can't move though, or they can.
They get half movement.
Oh yeah. So
right.
even if you
so
do,
even if they fail, it actually, in their case, what does stop them from doing it stops them from kind of recentering. Yeah, so it stops them from like staggering so that the bowmen are behind and stuff like that. So it actually is very fairly effective.
I mean, they can also crawl if they want to.
Yeah, no, they're definitely gonna get up. They don't want advantage on them. And that will be, yeah, pretty much all of them are failing, but that's okay because they don't need to use their movement. Okay, so actually, the two of the swordsmen are actually able to kind of move up a bit. I'm gonna say they will move toward you guys probably, who are in the distance. So 2 swordsmen move past, and you're gonna get an opportunity of attack.
Cool.
You can get as many opportunity attacks as you want,
So
right?
you only get one.
Oh, you only get one. It's
Because
because your
it's the
reaction?
reaction.
Okay, then you only get one of them. Yeah.
I
I'll let you hit the weaker one.
But it uses up my reaction? Or no?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Do opportunity because
This is why we're called Amateurs Guild, baby.
Imagers.
opportunity attack.
Oh, rules, Lord.
When you take a reaction, it is a reaction.
It is.
So will you use up your reaction?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. They're both relatively healthy though. Does that change your opinion?
Oh, if they're relatively healthy, then don't worry about it. Yeah.
These
then
two guys are the bowmen who are still near you are pretty weak.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Okay, cool. So they move up, and then they are going to. So we're going to go back to the bowmen because now that I've rolled all their turns to the dexterity, now they're going to actually make their attacks, and then the sword people are going to move in a second. Sorry, I kind of did that out of order there. That is going to. Let's see, the bowmen. I'm going to say they're going to go against the ranged folk because they know that you guys are going to be a nuisance. Nat 1. That's gonna miss 2. Second bowman, nat 20. I'm so sorry. I'll say, we'll roll this just to see who gets hit. That's going to be Dame. So sorry. That is going to be a let's see, natural 20. Oh, that's the wrong. That's goddamn it. Too much stuff going on. Oh, it's not that much. 8 damage. On that.
Couldn't do that.
I know, that was like the weakest nat 20 roll ever.
Spell ends.
Second, but
gotta
does it
roll.
really?
Oh wait, no,
You
I
have to
gotta
roll to
roll
save.
a DC
Yeah.
equal to 10 or half the damage I take, whichever is more. So I'd have to roll a DC equal to 10.
Yeah.
6. So it's spell ends.
A spell ends. Okay. All right, then that will be. The other bowman, who's he gonna hit? I'm gonna say he'll try to hit Madras. That is a 17 to hit. Is that hit?
Mhm.
Okay, gotcha. And then his other hit, that one, that's a 13. That misses, I'm sure.
Yep.
Cool. That's only one hit. It's not a lot. It's only gonna be 5 damage as he kind of shoots a bow at you or an arrow at you. Okay, then that will be the swordsman. It's actually 3 swords. I'm gonna say 1 stays. The other 2 move up. Not going to take opportunity attacks because you're not going to use your reaction. They're going to move up toward you guys and take swings. I'll say 1 for each of you. So one of the swordsmen is going to make an attack on Pale Scales. I'm so sorry. That is going to be a 23 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
And then a 17 to hit the second one. That is a, oh my gosh, that is a 13 on the first swing. I'm so sorry. And then a 4 on the next one, so 14 total.
So I took 14 total.
17 total.
17 total.
Sorry. My math sucks.
Wait, what?
17 damage total.
Oh, okay.
You
So I'm at
dead?
11.
Oh, okay.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, and then the other swordsman is going to make an attack on Madras. That is going to be... No. That's going to be 14 to hit, misses.
Yeah, it's a miss.
And then that is a 10, so that misses too. Okay, cool. So this swordsman just kind of swings at you twice. You're able to just kind of dodge. Pretty easy. And then it'll be the third swordsman. He is going to go ahead and take a swing at Lacey. No, I'm sorry. He's going to hit a monk because he's not been hitting monks, and there's a fuck ton of monks in there. That is a 18 to hit. He's going to deal damage. That will be a lot of damage on this poor monk. This monk is
did.
Kind of hurt. No, he's okay. He's okay. Come on. Come on. It's pretty dispersed, which is nice. Nobody's getting kind of like targeted because nobody's smart. Sudril jumps into the mix. He is going to jump in and says, I'm so sorry, I forgot that I'm in this battle. And then he jumps in, and what does he want to do? He is going to 100% cure wound Seabog, because he has that.
I need it.
We have a druid.
I'm also a druid.
No.
What is it? What is it?
Mushroom.
What is a druid's spellcasting modifier? Is it charisma?
Yes.
Nature.
No, it's wisdom.
Oh, awesome. Okay, cool.
He's like, I planned that.
I know what I'm doing. Obviously. Come on. Oh, good. That is going to be 12 health to pop you back up.
Hey.
He gives you a sick handshake as you get back up. He's definitely in the mix now, too, just to kind of help be a body. And that will be anything he can do. Nothing else he can
No, because I had to roll my death save for my turn, so it
do.
fucks
Okay.
my turn up.
Got it.
And then Ardane's gonna move in, and he says, "I'm time to prove that I deserve friends." Yeah, I feel bad about picking on him now, don't you? Yeah, pick on my characters.
Bonus action, I spit as far as I can in his direction.
Make an attack. Dexterity.
6.
Oh,
Miss.
Nobody was natural 20.
On the ground, really far
He
from him,
hawks
not
the
even
world's
close.
longest loogie. Nat 20. Snipes.
Oh, can he do this? Magic missile.
Arnhem, stop looking through your spell book.
He's like, I'm a sorcerer. I don't need a spellbook. He like pulls through a spellbook. What is it? What is it? Nothing. Nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing.
You show it to me!
It's my diary.
That's actually,
I've been bullied today. I need to write in my diary. It's self-help.
Your diary totally bullied.
It's
this
120
nerd Dragonborn.
Yeah, it's just not. This doesn't make sense for him to do because it's not good.
Magic missiles was always great.
I don't think it's that. What was
A
it?
D4 plus 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's like, why would he ever fucking do that? I got it mixed up with, I think, Fireball. I was like, which one is the one that's always OP and which one is the one that always sucks?
Yeah.
Cool. He is going to cast Shield on Seabog. So he's going to cast an invisible barrier of force protects you until the start of your next turn. You have +5 bonus to AC.
25. Till the beginning of my next turn?
Yes.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but...
Cool. All right. That is going to be another dwarf. Is going to take a bow attack. I'm going to say... I was going to drop that. He was going to probably shoot at Sudril. That's kind of a new combatant. Definitely going to hit. It's a natural 20. That is going to be 4 damage. Sudril's looking fine. He looks at it. He says, not even a scratch. Right, friends? Right? We all like each other. This is Sudril. This is the one you like. I realized I said that in kind of a Britishy accent, and I was like, wait, no, this is the dirty guy.
Shaka bro.
Ardane's like, yes, we are all friends, right?
Shut up, Arnhem.
And then Sudril's like, dude, shut up.
Read the room.
Oh, he's gotta make another attack. It does not hit. Madras,
my friend!
Madras, that's all you. Yeah, you see Ardane just like really thinking if he should have helped with Shield at all. He's like, should I have helped them? They're kind of mean to me. He's like, well, that one's not that mean to me.
Oh, no.
There's a dwarf like
He cast shield. I'm not racist.
See, I'm protecting my turtle friend.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
How can I be racist? I have friends. I have friends of different races.
That's his whole
Right?
thing. Is he has
Right?
to prove that he's
No.
not big.
Don't cancel me. Please don't cancel me.
Please cut that out.
Ardane's entire character motivation is to prove that he's not bigoted by like making friends with people who aren't from his background. That's his whole
Yes.
thing.
that's really bad.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Really bad.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's bad because there are people who do that.
Yeah.
That's why it's too close to home is the
It
problem.
hurts.
Sudra looks at him like, dude, stop.
This
This
is
is
not
not
good.
good, man. Okay, that will be... Sorry, that's Madras. Yeah, it's your turn.
So there's a dwarf like about to die near me. No?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit him with.
No, wait, I'm sorry.
What?
The one near you is
Sword people.
Oh,
hurt. He's hurt, but he's not that hurt.
Okay, cool. So I'm still gonna hit him.
Fuck yeah.
How close would you say he is?
Oh, he's in 5 feet, yeah. Because he took swings on you.
He's smacking you.
Short bowing? What are you doing?
I'm short bowing him.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Does that have minimum range?
No,
No, you can still hit with a short bow,
you
right?
can do whatever.
Am I right?
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretend. You can literally do whatever.
Cole's a cool
Um,
DM.
This is
Real cool.
a 15 to hit.
Hold on.
Well, what's your
Sorry.
dex modifier?
Oh, 20 to hit though. Not nat, clearly.
Modified 20.
Yep, you were totally right. When you make a ranged attack while in close combat, you have disadvantage on the attack roll if you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and isn't incapacitated. So you will hit with disadvantage if you want to use a ranged weapon.
Okay, that's fine. I'll give.
Okay.
You're good.
I got a 16.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, do your damage.
Okay.
Do your damage.
The damage. There's my d6. Okay, I'm gonna hit this guy for 9 damage.
Hell yeah.
But I'm also gonna
Solid
sneak
hit.
attack him because he's within 5 feet of me, and I don't need to have. Oh no, I actually
Is
can't.
he
I have
within? Is he within 5 feet of me? How close were we?
To each other?
No, I
close?
can't do it anyway because I had disadvantage on the attack roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then you're good.
But for the record, are you guys close? Because you just kind of ran up at separate times. Are you guys right next to each other? You can be if you want to. Doesn't really matter too
Me and
much.
Pale Scales?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
It doesn't. Yeah, might as well. Okay, cool. So for the record, you are. Okay, so you did 9 damage to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage, by the way.
Oh, good move. Good move. Good move. Okay, cool. You disengage, and then you want to. I'm guessing use some movement to move back.
Yeah.
How far you want to go back?
Oh, 15 feet.
Okay, cool. But so just so you know, he could.
Okay, so how far is far enough to
Wait, you can use disengage on a
Yeah.
on a What's it called? Bonus action. You can disengage with a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then that will be. Yeah, so you're 15 feet away. It's that he could come back over to you and still hit you next turn, because he has 30 feet of movement.
Okay, then
So if you want to
I want to
do,
move back 30 feet, but I already did kind of commit to 15. I don't want to.
no, you're okay. That's why I told you, so that you could move farther.
Cool. So I'm gonna move farther back.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you're 30 feet away, solid. Unless you have more movement. Do you have more than 30 movement?
No.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so you can get away. So he can still get up to you, but you are a distance away. Cool. That
We're
will.
next to each other. We were next to
We
each other.
were.
Yeah. That will be another sword guy is going to make an attack on Sudro, who's in there. Misses. Second attack is going to... Wow, rolling a lot of 19s. It's going to go ahead and hit. That's what you want your DM to say. That's a 9. Sudro's taking a little bit of damage, but he's okay. Nothing compares to that window I went through earlier, am I right? Okay, that will be...
All of us like stop and we're like,
Hey, you guys are all right. Okay.
Just a
Cool.
random dwarf also does it.
He's like, wait, no, I hate you guys. No, fight. That will be Pale Scales.
Okay.
Ardane's not going to get this podcast canceled, is he?
You're
Are you worried about it? All right, we'll tone it back.
You think it's problematic?
We'll put it all on a
We're gonna
Patreon.
have to bleep everything he says ever.
He's
just
No, he's just, no, yeah, it's fine.
I see. I'm
Yeah.
helping. I have friends. Don't put that.
Solid.
All right. Me.
Throw a disclaimer.
Yeah. The
We're
opinions
just
of the
act-
characters
guys,
are
we're
not the
acting.
opinions.
We're acting
Okay,
here.
yeah.
I'm playing a murderous homeless guy, so I hope people know that's not a reflection.
That is true. That is
That's what
true.
I think is right.
I think it's clear to say, PSA, this is all a joke.
Yeah.
All right, we're covered, right?
Yeah.
I'll put the South Park disclaimer in the beginning
Yes,
that gets them
yes.
free from everything
Cancel
by
us,
saying
cancel us.
literally no one should watch this. Right? The internet's forgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the internet's the kindest place.
So you see, after the battle, this is for lore. You just see, like, Sudra just kind of goes up to Artie and is like, "Hey, man, like, let's just kind of talk about your vernacular." Okay, cool. Let's get back into battle. We want to do
Some
fail skills.
intentional conversations.
I bring in a really bad character and then a woke character at the
Yes,
same time.
yes.
Hopefully, it'll
It's
balance.
dynamic. It's dynamic.
Oh God!
Let's see.
It's end of the season, end of the saga.
End of the
End of the
channel.
show.
Bang, dude. What else would we have for the finale?
If not, microaggressions.
If not,
The
yeah.
whole season finale.
I'm
Just
trying
do your
to.
Save me from myself, Damien. Stop letting me talk.
Arden's actually the final boss.
It's all his resentment.
It's in now. It's
Yeah.
in.
The final fight is on Martha's Vineyard.
Oh god. This is the most beautiful home ever.
I don't know if that was a joke about his class or about recent events, but it was amazing
Yeah.
either way.
Sure.
Or both.
Yeah. Whatever you think's funniest.
Oh my god.
By the way, like and subscribe.
Smash that MF and like button and don't forget to subscribe. It's free and you can always unfollow.
It's okay. It's okay. We don't have any viewers yet. It's fine. If this ever takes off, then we're fucked. But
We'll just have a mysteriously missing episode.
the Star Wars Christmas special episode. Please go. Save me. I can't be trusted to talk.
You're the DM. That's your whole role.
I was doing so good. Threw it all away for a bit. Threw it all.
Let's do.
So we have fire.
Hardane just mysteriously dies. All the dwarves just came up on him out of
suddenly he
nowhere.
just drops dead.
I'm gonna cast. What spell do I want to cast? How bad do we want to hurt the boat?
We need
The
to,
gun.
We need to get that.
The gun needs to go.
Oh my God,
It just for fun too. The ball of magical energy is just it's a slow arc. It's like if you played Halo, it's like the Wraith that you shoots the cannon, just kind of sits there in the air for like 20 minutes. It's on its way to the dock.
You can move half the map by the time the thing hits the ground.
I cast Blink on myself, which is roll a d20 at the end of each of your turns for the duration of the spell. Now it'll be the end of my turn because I just cast a spell.
Right.
Okay, 16. On a roll of 11 or higher, you vanish from your current plane of existence and appear in the ethereal plane. The spell fails and the casting is wasted if you are already on that plane. At the start of your next turn and when the spell ends, if you are on the ethereal plane, you return to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within 10 feet of the space you vanished from. If no unoccupied space is available within that range, you appear in the nearest unoccupied space chosen at random if more than one is equally near. You can dismiss the spell as an action. While on the ethereal plane, I can see and hear the plane I originated from, which is cast in shades of gray, and I can't see anything there more than 60 feet away. You can only affect and be affected by other creatures on the ethereal plane. Creatures that aren't there can't perceive you or interact with you unless they have the ability to do
So he's gone.
Holy shit. Okay. You see a dwarf just goes, "What the hell was that? Where did this guy go?" You just kind of appear in this like grayscale version of exactly what you refer. You just hear like everything, just for flavors, for fun, everything's in slow-mo even though it's not. And you just hear like the dwarf go, "Where'd he go?" I can't hold on to this notebook either. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
The ethereal plane, more like the pale plane. It's all gray in here. I love it.
Where did he go?
Oh, they all speak whale.
Where's the krill? So what is the limitation on movement though? Does it say anything about movement?
No limit on movement. So I can still move 30 feet and see within 60 feet of myself.
Okay, so that's my question though, is that if you reappear, are you limited to your own movement?
So what happens is I reappear at the start of every single one of my turns and have to roll a d20 to see if I vanish again.
Okay.
Every time I reappear, it's within 10 feet of the space that I vanished from.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, very cool. Then you do that. I'm guessing that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay, a dwarf with a bow is going to make a shot on, let's say...
Y'all thought I was just leaping for a second?
Seabog. I'm gonna say Seabog. He's gonna
Sure.
go for it even though it's stupid as hell. That misses, and that misses. Then it's going to be a monk is gonna kind of run the mix and throw some fisticuffs at some dwarves right at the shore. 19 to hit, solid, and then a 2. But he's going to go ahead and roll. 5, 3, 8 damage on that hit. he just kind of socks a dwarf straight, like square in the jaw, a bow dwarf, square in the jaw, who just kind of falls to the ground and is like on death's door. He is super fucking hurt. There are a lot of, so right now you look at the battlefield, Pale Scales, you do this too, it's all in gray, and you see a bunch of dwarves. On the shore, there are still a couple of sword dwarves and like 3 bow dwarves, all who are looking hurt. All of the bow dwarves are looking pretty hurt. And then you have Sudril, who's in the mix. Pale Scales, you're 30 feet behind. Madras, you're like 60 feet behind that main kind of amalgamation of people fighting. Captain and the gunner on the ship, and then you have Seabog and Lacey, you're right in the mix as well. And then Ardane is kind of back like 30 feet casting spells. And then that will be Sword Dwarf, who's going to try and make an attack on Lacey, and that will be 14 to hit, misses, and then a 21 to hit. I'm so sorry. That's only 5 damage.
Okay.
As he swings into you with the sword, and then another monk is going to go ahead and try to hit that dwarf. That first hit hits, second hit does not hit. He's going to roll, and that is only 4 damage. Hits this dwarf, who's looking pretty strong still. That will bring us back to the captain. The captain is going to keep taking shots, I guess. He's going to take...
I'm sorry. The one that hit me was at the end of the round.
That is the end of the round, yeah.
Can I use my reaction then to Circle of Force him?
Yeah, totally.
Because I held it.
You can hold it until your turn, though, if you want to. Your reaction.
2 reactions?
No, like your reaction resets. Yeah. So if you want to hold it longer, you can, or you can use it now. Whatever.
No,
you
I'll
want to
just
do.
use it now.
Okay. Who do you want to hit?
The guy that just hit me. I want to Circle of Force him.
Okay.
So he has to make a con saving throw of 14.
It's a 19. So sorry.
Not gonna hit.
They're always either getting a 17s on their cons, leading to a 19, or they're rolling a 19 on their attacks and getting 23s to hit.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Stickers
They've been
really
rolling
hit
well.
today, guys.
So the dwarf says, "Haha! Evaded!" Except he's a dwarf. He says, "Aha! Evaded!"
Fuck you.
Hey, come on. That hurts. That hurts my feelings.
I know we're trying to keep it like,
The monk looks at you like, yeah, come on. Like,
Wow.
Wow.
Ardane gives you a thumbs up.
It was pretty rude. So
You just hear this. You hear this faint whisper. Yeah,
the
you hear this
ethereal
faint
plane.
whisper in the
you
ethereal
can't hear
plane.
me. I can interact with
Yeah, you can't really hear him, but for lore.
badass.
Giant big bad magic hits the dock. It explodes. You see the ships in the little like harbor here. It's a very small dock, very small village, so naturally. And it explodes. The dock ripples, breaks into pieces. You see multiple ships, including the one you came in on, break and just start sinking and crashing into the water.
that had full health.
You know what? You're right. It did have full health. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it with But it had 100 health last time. We'll keep this even though I hate it. No, I'm sorry. The cannon doesn't have. The cannon just does straight up damage. I think it's 4d10. Sorry. Hold
I
on.
repair the boat as a reaction.
No!
I cast Ultra Ship of Theseus.
The ship is basically on half health. I'm rounding up because fuck the ship. And then
I cast Ship of Theseus to replace every plank one at a time. And then we don't know if it's still the same boat.
we'll never know.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
cool.
debated for years.
You see a monk who's in the mix, who's looking pretty hurt, is going to still try and beat the shit out of some fucking dwarves, and misses the first one, misses the second one, just kind of just missing each hit. He's aiming for somebody his same size, and the dwarf's like 2 feet below him. Like, what the fuck are you doing? That will be another monk hitting some dwarves. Hits on 1. He's got to do some quick damage. 10, 15.
Mayor of Council.
Been there, my guy. just fist bump him.
You see a monk just straight up punch a dwarf in the face so hard you just see like blood shoot out of his helmet and just falls back into the water dead. That's the first dwarf down, and then that will be
Where's that dwarf?
The one that just died?
Yeah.
Just he falls back into the water and just kind of like
How close is he to me?
is pretty close to you.
Okay.
He's pretty far away from you. He's the tide takes him away.
He's actually on the other side of the boat right now.
Kind of a half close, half far situation. Kind of
Oh, there's one more monk who's gonna make swings. Also, almost forgot about this guy. Hits on 1 and is gonna do some rollies. 9 plus 4, it's gonna be 13. You see another bowed dwarf go down. You see, he just kind of like kicks his legs out from under him, takes the bow, and just starts beating the shit over him. He's like, I'm a pacifist, except for when it comes to fucking rage and battles. Let's go!
It's such a mess.
I strongly discourage it unless I'm winning.
Okay. I'm a pacifist unless the greater good is in debate. And then that is
Pacifist.
Seabog.
Hey,
You're up.
5!
You up, baby?
Speaking of which, get rid of the failure.
Pacifist.
Lacey's on deck with your
So what do I
zombie
got
magic.
near me? I got 4 of each near me, or did
You have... Oh, that's a great question. You have a bow dwarf near you. You
oh,
have...
that's right, you moved some.
Oh, not you. I got a text.
You have
but also, you're not.
2 swords people near you.
Y'all
2
set.
bows. Sorry,
swords.
you have 4 swordsmen and 2 bows near you. You have 6 dwarves near you. All of them have taken some damage. Some are looking.
None
the
of them
bow-
moved. None of them. I thought some.
2 of them
swords-
moved. Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 of them. So there are 2 are dead. So there are 8 left. 6 of them are near you. 2 are near them. Right where Pale Scales disappeared.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then all the monks are with you.
All right.
Monks with me.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 3 strikes,
Hell yeah.
going from the weakest looking ones
Okay.
up.
Cool.
The first one's gonna be a 19.
That definitely hits.
Second one's gonna be better than
Wait,
that.
do your damage in
Oh, you
between.
want me to do damage between? Okay.
You can hold that. That second one also hits though.
Okay.
But go ahead and do your damage because you're probably gonna kill this one bow dwarf.
8.
That kills him. Yeah.
Woo! Okay.
Tell me how you kill him.
I am not even thinking straight right now because they are fucking up my town. I actually don't really even punch him. I'm kind of grabbing him and throwing him into the next guy that I'm hitting.
Oh fuck yeah! Okay,
And
cool.
that's-
So you kill him either way, but go ahead and give me like an athletics check.
Oh,
to
you're
see
actually-
if you. Yeah, I'll let you do damage.
Hell yeah.
That's badass.
That's
Real cool,
Real
baby.
cool, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not cool. That's gonna be 12.
You pick him up, about to huck him. You kind of slip on some residual ice and just kind of throw him straight into the ground in front of you. And just seems really brutal. Like really, like you already killed him. Like,
I
come on.
already killed him.
See, everyone's kind of like, dude, come on. Come on. We're killing each other, but like we have. Arden's like, keep it up, my friend.
Yeah.
Yes. Good on you.
So that next one, I rolled an 18. So
Oh, yeah,
that's
definitely hits.
More.
Yep.
And that's gonna be 10.
10 damage?
10 damage.
10 damage?
10 damage.
You straight up kill another bowman.
Hell.
Yes. Which one is near you? That is so fucking crazy. Yes, you kill another bowman near you. Okay, cool. Go ahead and murder him brutally again.
Can I attempt to do the same thing?
And then you can, obviously, you still have...
I have my bonus action, and I'm going to spend a key point to do Fury of Blows, which is essentially 2 hits.
Cool.
But one of them, I'm going to opt to do a Hand of Healing on myself.
So you just go...
Yeah, basically.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, that probably didn't hit. That's a 14.
Does not hit.
Damn, okay. And then I'm going to heal myself. So that's going to be my turn after that.
Okay. That will be Lacey.
How many up dwarves are near me?
It's a great question. 1. No, that one's not near you.
Woo!
1.
We're above
You just
half
killed 2,
point.
so 4.
Okay. So one of the ones that died, He's not my zombie.
And how does that work again with stats?
At 6th level, your spores gain the ability to infest a corpse and animate it. Smaller medium dies within 10 feet of you. You can use your reaction to animate it, causing it to stand up immediately with 1 hit point.
Hell yeah.
So I have a zombie now, and I get to use the zombie stat block in the
that's a
monster
reaction,
manual.
so that didn't even
That's
waste
reaction,
any-
that's not even my action.
Yeah, that didn't
fuck.
waste
Okay.
anything on you.
Sweet.
That's super powerful.
Mhm.
Shit. Can I just send it to you?
Yeah.
Is that cool?
I was gonna say I got it.
Oh, yeah.
Zombie stat block, I got you.
Oh, it's a zombie stat block. It's not his current.
No, yeah, it's a zombie stat
Oh, okay,
block.
cool. Yeah, you got it. Okay.
And
Sweet.
his turn is directly after mine.
Perfect. So go ahead.
Woo!
Gun damage. You see that the dwarf's like, brother, what are you doing? No! You see he just vomits.
Yeah. And then how far? You're right next to me.
Mhm.
And 2 of the monks have taken a lot of damage, right?
Yeah, there are definitely some hurt monks.
Okay.
Oh, there's one who's
Ooh.
very hurt.
Can I actually have done that to heal one of the most hurt one instead of me?
Sure.
No, don't worry about
How
it.
much?
No,
Don't
How
worry
much
don't
did you
worry
heal
about
him?
about it. Never mind. She's saying don't worry about it. Never mind.
I'm okay, so that's 3. And then can I move so I'm also in range of Pale Scales?
Ethereal plane, baby.
Can't.
You gonna take-
Fuck, you're in the ethereal plane, goddamn.
I mean, if you move, you're gonna take a lot of opportunity attacks. You can take 4 opportunity
Ooh,
attacks.
then probably don't do it. Okay. I'm gonna
The
yeah.
gauntlet.
So I'm in a
Takes
mass
a chance.
how many of my friends are within 30 feet of me?
Seabog, and then Sudras, and then
2 monks.
Then the 4 monks. They're all
The
near
4
you.
monks.
You
Okay,
have
so that's 6.
Yeah, you have 6 people.
So I get to mass cure wounds all of them.
Holy shit!
Because
Okay.
I can have up to 6.
Oh fuck
sweet.
yeah!
So-
How much do you heal him?
I get to do 3d8 plus my spell casting modifier.
Oh hot damn!
That's why I don't gotta worry.
Nice.
I'm ready. 4,
You see,
7,
I said
14.
Sudras, but it's Sudro.
Each of them get 20 HP back.
Holy shit!
baby, we're back
Okay.
at
Nice, Sally.
Huge.
You
Okay.
see, Sudra just goes, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah. Okay, and then
Sudro's such a bro.
he's
What
such
else,
a
man?
bro.
They're basically skater bros.
Yeah. And then my zombie boy is going to try and hit one of his brothers.
Brother!
So
No!
use this.
No!
Use the slam attack. 18 to hit,
Ooh.
Oh, that hits.
and then
It's
6. Is it
what?
Hit 4d6?
4. It's 1d6 plus 1 4 times?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. That's what it sounds
So
like.
2, 1, 2, 2. So 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points of damage
To
to the guy, to whoever was near my zombie boy.
okay. I'll say it's a bowman. Does that make sense to attack? How much again?
You know,
11.
3.
11. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, do you want to hit a bowman or do you want to hit a swordsman? They're 2 of them both weak.
I'm gonna hit the bowman.
Okay.
Oh.
And again, one more time. How much?
11.
11. Okay, cool. He's okay.
I'm sorry, how many can you have?
I can have.
Hot damn. Okay, cool.
have
That
a
will
reaction.
be a bunch of fucking dwarves.
Mhm.
They're gonna make so it's the 2 first that are near Pale Scales. They saw you just disappear and they just go, no, I ran out of storage. Alright, that's fine. They this guy is so good. The main one, so good.
That's
You
good.
guys are still on screen. I got canceled. And so they all go ahead and make an attack. They see you just disappear and they just go, fuck! Kill that one! They point at Madras and they just go run over to you. Madras
I'm not
is
signing
so-
up for that.
I'm so sorry, you're the closest one. They're going to make
Just 2 of them,
attacks.
right?
That's so much weaker.
2 of them, but then they're 2 of them, yeah. And then that was 9. That's a 13 to hit, misses.
Nope.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And then the other one rolls. That's a 21 to hit.
Yep.
And then that one. Okay, so only 2 hits. Okay, so that'll be
You get 3 per day.
7 damage on 1 hit.
Sounds like.
9 damage on the other hit. So 16 total.
You're good. You're at 12.
I'm alive.
They
So
they
you
just
literally
start
have
making
one more
slashes
health
at you with no more with pale scales nearby. They just ignore him and just run over to you because he's on a different plane. And then there'd be a swordsman who's in the mix with you guys. I'm gonna say he says, "Brother, what has become of you? You are a zombie. You let this sorceress control you." And he's gonna make an attack on you out of anger, and that's going to be 22 to hit.
Okay.
So sorry.
I'm the sorcerer.
That's only 4 damage though.
Cool. I'm still in my fungal form.
And then hell yeah.
I'm the sorcerer. She's just a jerk.
Did he make 2 attacks and he missed the first one? I'm gonna say yes because I forgot. So,
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. And then that'll be Sudro, who is
So,
going to.
pepped up now.
He's all healed. He's like, hell yeah. He's in the mix. I'm gonna say that he can go ahead and cast. Oh, this is the wrong stat block. He is going to not cast that.
It's just an adult red dragon stat block just randomly in there. Whoa. It's
Dude,
crazy.
how did that get here?
Why does he have flame breath?
Yeah. What the fuck? Okay. Where the hell is this guy's stat block? That is going to be. What are you saying? What about the game?
Your business.
What's What'd you say? Tell me.
Nothing.
I'm part of the group.
I will start passing notes, Cole.
I don't know where I put his stat block.
We have a group chat without you.
No! That's not allowed. I command you to show me.
So he can. But that's the consequence.
Yeah.
He casts command.
Shit, I literally don't know what happened to my stat block for this guy. Oh no.
might
He's got a plus
Or-
8 to hit.
If you can
Oh
protect-
shit,
And
really?
does
If you can protect
3d12.
Why did I do so OP?
or you can
Okay, I gotta find this. Where the fuck
Since
is
it's 100
this?
feet of range, that's
I
fine.
can move, too.
Yeah. I wonder how durable it is.
I gotta find my goddamn shit. Where are you? Where are you?
Christmas.
Oh, that's yeah, that's a song.
He.
Karma is my boyfriend, my salami, my pastrami, Brooklyn pickle.
Those aren't the lyrics.
It's from the
Pretty sure
Midnight's
those are the
album.
lyrics.
The
Yeah.
exact
It's
lyrics.
the new Taylor Swift album,
Yeah.
Midnight's. That's the song Karma.
He is going.
My salami.
So, Sudro is going to cast Blight on a healthy swordsman who's up in the mix, and he is going to destroy.
Yeah.
Wait.
So necromantic energy washes over a creature of your choice that you can see within range, draining moisture and vitality from it. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. Target takes 8d8 necrotic damage
Yep.
on a failed.
I get
So
that.
where
next.
are their
I get that
shits?
next.
Next level.
Yep.
Big one.
That's
That's
beefy.
huge.
Yeah, it's beefy boy.
Ooh, 5 on that save, so that's gonna hurt. 8d8, baby.
Is it one of your circle spell ones, or is it you
Yeah.
can learn it
Yeah,
as
it's
one
one
of
of
the
the
spells?
Yeah, I get
That's
4
That's
next level as well.
sweet. That's
I just get my circle spores.
She just gets it for
Right,
free.
right. It's so OP. Really good.
She gets it.
31 damage on one of these swordsmen.
Get fucked.
And he just like casts it, but instead he goes like casts his hand and he just goes.
That's
and attacks this swordsman, who is pretty fucked up.
That's his arcane focus.
That is his arcane focus is his chakra.
His
yeah.
arcane focus is a shark tooth necklace.
Yeah.
Hookah shell.
Hookah shells. Yeah.
And then Ardain is like, yes, I will do cool things too. And he is going to... What? I'm on your side. Why?
He said the ethereal plane.
You can
Can
hear
me groaning.
I can hear it. I am a sorcerer. I can hear the
Arcane
ethereal
plane.
flame.
I use a sorcery point for subtle spell and just
Don't.
Nah.
so you can't hear me moaning, but I'm moaning.
Jesus Christ. He is going to. Oh shit!
That's my boy. Oh no, my boy.
Fuller help.
I'm gonna say he has line of sight on one of the people near Madras, because there are two of them near you. So he is going to shoot Scorching Ray, and then a range spell attack for each. What's your modifier? Your spellcasting modifier, Dame, for being a sorcerer?
Mine's 5 for my charisma.
It's charisma. Okay, cool. So. 17, that hits, that one misses, that one misses. Okay, so only hits with one of them, and 2d6 fire damage, baby. The 6 is the easiest one to find. Okay. Okay, it's only 5 damage. For Scorching Ray, it's such a cool sounding thing, doesn't do shit. So he's going to do 5 damage to one of the swordsmen near you, Madras, who is hurt, but looking fairly okay. That is going to go back to... That's going to actually be your turn now, Madras.
Okay.
Destroy.
Destroy. Who's the closest guy to me?
There are
Sword
2
guy.
near you. Both have a little bit of damage taken on them, but both are kind of
Pretty healthy.
Kind of, yeah.
And they're both swords guys?
Yes.
Okay, I'll hit one of the swords guys with my bow.
Okay,
On
you'll have to do it with
disadvantage?
disadvantage, though,
Is this
because you're
ranged?
within 5 feet.
Can I move back first then?
You'd have to disengage, which you could do as
I'm already disengaged. Oh no, he hit me.
Yeah, do it
already.
every turn, yeah. So you could disengage, if you have it as a bonus action, you could disengage first, and then
Go.
get farther back, and then shoot if you'd like to.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. How far do you want to go back? Disengage.
30 feet.
You can also go back toward, like, your allies or something if you
I
wanted
could,
to.
yeah.
You
Like,
see,
what
if
if
it's,
I
like,
move
too far.
closer? Yeah.
You could, so they're kind of in the mix of a lot of people.
Mhm.
You could do that.
Would that get me closer to the boat as well?
Yes.
It would, so that's
Yeah.
what I want to do.
If you'll be within 50 feet of the bow where they are.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You want to do that?
Mhm.
Cool. So you can do that, and then you disengage. Now you're in the mix. So now you can use, if you want to just basically get like within 5 feet, you'll be 55 feet away from the ship. So you can hit it like next turn if you move a little bit. But then that way you'll still be less or farther away than 5 feet from the people in this crowd, and then you could still attack with your short bow with non-disadvantage if you want to.
Yeah.
Want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Who do you want to hit? There's a couple people who are. There's a swordsman in there who's pretty hurt.
Let's go for him.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll. Roll him. God, what's the final episode gonna be like?
I also realized that I've been doing my modifier wrong, and it's +8 instead of +5, according to D&D Beyond.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, that's 12.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay. That does not hit.
Nice. That's for nothing.
Okay. Anything else?
Disengage again, I guess.
So you cannot
I
disengage
can't
again.
disengage.
But you're
Yeah.
right.
Can
You're
I
still 5 feet
hide,
away though.
though?
You're 5 feet away.
You're 5.
You could. What do you have to do to be able to hide?
It's
You have to
just-
take an action though.
No.
It's a bonus
Well,
action.
It's just a bonus.
But
So you
did.
use
Took
your
your
bonus
bonus
action to disengage.
That's true.
though.
So just okay, never mind.
But there are a lot of other people in there with you, so
Yep.
you might not actually be targeted. Swordsman, I'm gonna do a D4 to see what out of the 4 of you, including Sudras that he hits. Or actually, it'd be D8 because there's a fuck ton of monks. We'll go in this order. If it's more than a 3, it's gonna be Sudras or a monk. It's a 4. It'll be Sudras. He's gonna go ahead and hit him and Sudril. I don't know why I keep saying Sudras. My friends call me Sudras, brah.
Sudi.
Sudi! Nice, dude! And then he's going to go ahead.
Oh yeah, dude.
This is the guy trying to hit him. Cool, that's cool. Yeah, that hits. Second attack, that's going to miss. That is going to be 13 damage. He's like, ow, brah! He's okay. Ardane! Wait, that's wrong. I'm sorry. That is going to be Pale Scales. Sorry.
Okay, so I reappear
I
within
was like, oh my god!
10 feet of where I was. So
Okay.
can I reappear 10 feet closer to the group? Like where Mattress went?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
well,
10
you're 30 feet away.
Just 10 feet closer. Like in that
Oh, yeah.
direction.
Yeah,
'cause that's where I
totally. Yep.
reappear. Okay.
So he's 20 feet away from us now.
So
Yeah.
I reappear. And I still have 30 feet of movement. How far is the ship from me?
The ship's in the water. It's 50 feet away from the shore, so 70 feet away from you.
I position myself further away from the melee,
Okay.
the thick of it,
Like off to the side?
to the, I guess, like the more left-hand side.
Yeah,
further
totally.
away from
Okay.
the distance, so that I'm about 100 feet from the cannon.
Yeah, So you want to go farther away? from the
Farther
cannon?
away, because it's about 70 feet from me in the ship, right? So just 100 feet, 30 feet of movement.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You just want to go basically straight back,
Mhm.
or kind of off to the side or something. Okay, yeah, cool.
And then I'm going to cast Fireball on the cannon of the ship.
Cool. You can definitely hit it. Yeah, that range is 100.
150.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you can definitely do that.
So Pale Scales lifts up his good hand.
The captain goes, "No, wait, don't hit me."
And I go, I'm aiming for your buddy. And I start to generate a fireball, and I fucking huck it at the
He's
cannon.
like, "But my buddy is right behind me." Oh God. Okay, cool. So, who are you? You're trying to actually hit?
I guess, like,
you can. Well, I guess Fireball has a range.
it's a center point. It's a big circle, so I'm, I guess, aiming for, like, where it would hit the both of them. My priority
Cool.
being to hit the gunner.
Okay, you can hit. Yeah, and
Yeah.
you're also actually going to hit the ship.
Yeah.
So you can do damage to the ship too.
And it is...
There's also a
It's
big ball of magic in the air from that cannon, still falling down real slow.
20-foot radius.
Yeah, you're gonna hit all 30.
And dexterity saving throw.
What's the ship's dexterity? Just kidding, you're stuck in it. It's gonna be a negative 20.
Yeah, right?
The ship just moves.
Okay, this guy's dexterity. That guy got a
Turns on a
10.
dime.
The captain gets a 17. The ship gets a... doesn't matter.
6. So the gunner got a 10, the captain got a 17.
Yes.
I
Oh,
need
shit.
8.
Oh, shit.
1,
The
2,
dice.
3, 4,
The
5, 6,
dice!
7, 8.
There you
Got
go.
enough.
Okay.
So the captain will take half
Okay.
of the damage I'm about to roll, which is 8d6 of fire damage. Okay. We got 5, 10, 16, 18, 20, 22, 25, 29. So half of that would be 14.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then the other guy, the gunner, and the ship itself take 29 points of fire damage.
Cool. Ship definitely took a beating. Like, it's strong, but it's not invincible. So you can see that the ship definitely took some damage. You see some kind of, like, smoke coming out the back. The arcane, like, reactor in the back that must power it, you assume, is kind of smoking a little bit as you hit it. And then the gunner took how much again? 28?
29.
Oh, 29? Okay, cool. Gunner's looking real hurt. I don't know if I can make it anymore, Captain. Fire again! And then that will
Wait, do I have to roll to
be-
hit?
No.
No, yeah, just
No, dex save.
Oh, right.
the dex
right,
save.
right,
Yeah,
right.
covers. Thank you.
Because I'm not targeting creatures. I get you. Okay. End of my turn.
Cool.
I am going to have to roll for blink. Ooh, a 10, so I do not vanish again.
Okay.
My blink spell ends.
Cool.
Or does it? No.
You said 11 earlier, so it should just end.
I don't know if it ends or I just roll again next turn and keep going for a minute or not.
My camera's off. It ran out of storage.
Oh,
My,
no.
This camera's
Oh.
off. That one's fine. Sorry.
okay.
That's fine.
Both of
I'm being
them.
over the top for no reason.
He was aggressively waiting.
The spell fails and the casting is wasted if you're already on that plane.
I'm like loaded, dude.
Oh yeah, I keep
Yeah.
reattempting it until the minute's over. I just don't vanish this
okay,
turn.
gotcha.
What's up?
Bowman takes 2 shots at you, misses both. Wait, does a 15 hit you?
Yeah.
Hits 9 damage.
Okay.
Shoots you through the crowd. I got him! I don't know why that one's, I got him. Is British?
Go in.
I got him! I grew up in Liverpool!
Oh my god.
Okay, cool.
It hurt.
The one transplant dwarf, he came from a different area.
Oh my god.
This is my study abroad course.
This is my study abroad course from Liverpool. You see, Ardane's like, I did study abroad. And then that will be a monk is gonna go ahead and do damage against an injured bowman. Oh fuck yeah, it does quite well. 23 to hit. Then it's going to be only 5 damage though. Does that kill one of the bowmen? No. But he's pretty damaged. Okay, cool. Then that will be sword guy's gonna attack a monk and misses both. Monk's gonna attack that same swordsman and misses both. Cool. They're just swinging at each other. Goes back to the captain. The captain is going to go ahead and shoot his short bow at. I'll just kind of roll. Seabog, and then we'll do. I think he's got the same.
Trying to use it all night.
Nat 1, 22 to hit, 1d8. That's gonna be 4 damage.
No, it's not. That's I reduce deflect missiles.
Shit.
I can catch or deflect the missile with a range attack if I roll 1d10 plus dex plus my level.
Oh fuck.
And I rolled a 10. So I get to take that, I catch that, and
Catch
because I
that
reduced it to
shit.
0, I get to catch it if it's small enough and throw it back.
Oh.
Spending a key point,
Oh fuck yeah.
I make
do
a
it.
ranged weapon attack
Oh fuck yeah, do it.
as part of the same reaction with proficiency, regardless of weapon proficiency, and the missile counts as a monk weapon for the attack. So I'm gonna throw it back.
Monks be fucking crazy, man.
Oh no! I'm gonna get initiative a proficiency, so 7. I don't think I'm gonna have 13 math. Yeah.
But it's so
Damn
badass. You're like fighting, you're like punching shit, dodging swords, and an arrow comes out, you just go without even looking. Looking at it. And then you just kind of take it, and it's so cool, but you ruin it because you throw it back without turning the arrow back around. It just goes, just pops right back in the water. And just sinks in there. But it's so cool, though. And then that will
That's the
be...
key point.
That was the captain. The cannon. The cannon makes contact on the dock, explodes in a magical energy. You see the remaining ships, including your own, finally, my revenge, as it sinks to the bottom of the water, as the dock just kind of crumbles. Going to make another, you see another ball of energy kind of goes flying. Then there's going to be a monk who is actually doing okay because of Lacey. Do some damage, except misses, and then makes contact there. A 3, that is going to be 11 damage. Fucks up a sword dwarf. There's like one of the last bowmen is just almost completely dead. On death's door. And then that will be another monk against the same guy. 6 plus 4, that misses. That one misses too. And then that'll be Seabog.
Punch 1 is gonna be 15. That's a miss, right?
15 is a miss.
Nat 20.
Oh, fuck! Now, do you want to hit an injured one or a beefier one?
I want to hit. Can I hit a beefier one?
You can hit a beefier one. They're all pretty much hurt. They're all pretty much...
Damn. 2.
They're all pretty much dead. They're getting there.
3. That's 7 damage.
Okay. 7 damage. The beefier one's not hit. If you want to hit a weaker one, you can.
Yeah, I hit a weaker.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because you could kill a weaker one. So you go ahead and kill one of the swordies. And then, yeah, what else do you want to do?
That's bonus action hit.
Cool.
That's gonna miss.
Was
Miss.
that- okay.
I rolled a 9.
Okay, that will be Lacey.
Okay.
Your zombie's still up.
My zombie boy is still up. Alright. I am going to look at the dude that's manning the cannon. I'm going to cast Entangle on him.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So he has to... He has to make a strength saving throw of at least 14.
Okay.
Or he is restrained.
That is a 14.
God damn
I'm
it.
so sorry.
Wait. No, never mind. God damn it. Okay, fine. Fine. Ruined my fun. Is there another dead boy 10 feet away from
There's a bunch of dead boys in the water.
Guess what?
The water's red now.
Guess what?
Yikes.
One of those dead boys is mine
Zambi?
now. Another Zambi. We got 2 Zambies. Well, dead boys.
What was your nickname for Sudro again? Sudi? Sudi's like, dude, nice! This is sick! Just becoming more and more a bro as the time goes on. That was when you first met him, that was the most reserved he could ever be.
So one of my zombie boys is gonna go after one of them. That's not gonna hit. My other zombie boy.
God, it's an army.
17 at least.
17 hits.
And then he gets. It's 2. It's a 6. It's a 2. It's a 1. So that's 4, 5, 11. It's 4. 15 points of damage.
Oh, you perfectly kill a sorted dwarf. How did you want him to kill him? Just
Zombie
brutally?
boy is just gonna like walk up and just go, "Heh," and then bite his face off.
Oh Jesus! You see multiple people just vomit, including Ardane. And then that will be.
Can't take the heat. Stay out of the kitchen. Our dumb.
And then that will be a remaining sword dwarf near you, Madra, is going to take us. Actually, no, you left them. Probably the closest one he's going to try and run to. How far away did you move?
I'm 150 or 100 feet away from the boat and 30 feet away from the rest of them to the left.
Okay,
So
but
I need like
you're still probably at most 30 feet away from where you were initially, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, cool. So then he'll probably run over to you. You're closest. He's going to do it. It's 20 to hit
Mhm.
on the first hit. Oh, God. 23 to hit on the other hit. I'm so sorry.
probably going down.
6 damage. That's 14 damage total.
I think I'm down.
Oh, shit.
I'm down.
You see Sudi just goes, no, dude, no!
I couldn't blink.
Dude, why didn't you blink?
I bugged up.
Fuck! Dude!
I bugged up.
Fuck, man! Alright, anyway.
As I fall to the ground, I go, Lacey, don't fucking touch my stuff.
Lazy don't touch his stuff! You did it!
It's mine.
We were just cool.
Sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
my stuff.
It's been a long day!
I'm sorry.
I just want to be a bird. Okay, that will be that'll be Sudi's turn. You see, he's gonna keep beating him. Actually, no, he's gonna run up to that guy and try and fight him. Take an opportunity attack for sure. That's gonna hit because he's being kind of dumb, but it's funny. It's gonna be 5 damage,
Real
but he's
cool.
fine because Lacey cured him up. He's like, "Stay over my bro, dude!" And he's gonna go ahead and. Actually, I guess he doesn't even have to do that because he can just cast a spell. He is going to cast. Oh, you know what? He should just cast Cure Wounds on him. He's going to cast Cure Wounds on you. 1d8. Ooh, it's not a lot though. That's going to be 5 hit points.
Woo!
So get back up, bro. It's
It's
not much, but it's
something.
enough to get back in the race. And then that will be Ardane's turn, who just is like, I don't understand this comedy.
Heal me.
And
Is
he
what
says-
it's like to have friends are dumb.
he looks
Oh
around
my
and he's like,
God.
he thinks to himself, should I heal him? He was super mean to me.
Can you heal me?
And he says,
You're my ward. You're my apprentice.
he's like, I did agree to this. He's going to cast Shield on you, Finscales. So you have +5 to your AC. It's like, this better get me brownie points. And then that will be Madras, your
Got
turn.
you brownie.
And Pale Scales, you're on deck.
I'll make a brownie for you out of mud.
Who's closest to
Size.
me?
You're kind of in the mix. You're around a lot of
Pick up
people.
dirt.
You can pretty much hit anybody you
What do
want.
we have left?
You have. So you look at the battlefield.
quinoa.
Everybody on your side is
Is
still
alive.
up.
How many-
Gunner's pretty hit.
Quinoa
Captain's
is
pretty
Spanish
okay.
for
The
gross.
ship's still firing. You have a sorted dwarf near you. Ardane off to the side. Sudro's with you. Matt, yeah, you're there. And you actually only have 2 more dwarves. One pretty hurt. You only have 2 more. 1 bow and 1 sword.
I'm gonna go for the really hurt dwarf.
Okay, cool. That is the sword.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, that's the bowman.
How many feet away from him am I?
You're close enough to hit with a range. You're like within 30 feet of everyone.
Okay, perfect. It's not gonna be disadvantaged
No.
though. That's
No.
the thing. That
No,
Has
yeah,
to be within
you're
5
still
feet
5
for
feet away. Nobody moved
disadvantage.
up to you. That's all these zombies cried your line.
I got an 18.
Hits.
Cool.
Do the damage.
A darn
Damage.
Do the damage. Do the damage, bruh.
Bruh.
Okay, 7.
Okay, that is actually exactly what you needed to get. Go ahead and tell me how you kill him.
Ah, nice. So my arrow just is able to nick like right under his helmet, goes straight through the top.
Oh shit! You just see Suji just goes, dude, gnarly. And then that will be okay. Anything else you want to do?
I'm good.
Okay, cool. That will be pale skills.
Thank you, my young ward.
Oh my god.
I feel so protected.
Even though it just ended.
Now I'm a little upset.
Oh yeah, it just ended, huh?
Jesus. Arden says, I tried. I didn't mean that.
So it's just a sword dude left?
Yeah.
Just a sword
one
dude left.
Well, you
Unless
have a
wanna
sword
start
dude on
going-
you.
Oh, I'm sorry, there are two swords. Yes, I'm
You
sorry.
have
There's
one on
one
you,
near
and then
them.
one with
There's
us.
another one near you. There's two sword dudes left. That's it. And then, well, then you have the people in the
None of
ship.
the ship.
Yeah.
Could
And the
start
ship's still
hitting-
firing, doing damage. It hasn't shot at you yet, but you can tell that it also was definitely trying to hurt the docks, which it has now destroyed.
Done.
So it could definitely fire on you next.
What?
The hell was that?
Eating magic.
Eating Big Bang Magic.
Oh my god, you can just eat it? Holy shit, I forgot about that. That's
That's a pretty good ability.
And
Why haven't
druid
you
cantrip.
used that?
The druid cantrip.
Eat magic.
It's purify. It's fine.
It's fine, it's fine.
Purify food and
Hold on,
water.
I need to look up something about
Food
meta
drink.
magic.
Metagaming
No, meta
in
magic.
this good house of God.
I love my zombie voice.
There.
I only
Kill
get them
them.
for an hour, but you better believe they're
That's an
gonna follow
entire
me
fight.
around.
Okay, I gonna do a thing. I'm gonna do an
I'm
attack.
pre-rolling.
Okay.
I'm gonna do. Are the dwarves close, like within 15 feet of each other?
No. One's right near you, one's in the mix, and also blocked by your companions.
Perfect. I'm gonna breath weapon the one in front of me.
Perfect. Perfect. Fireball, my companions.
yes. 3d6 of frost damage for the breath weapon, and I
Oh,
have
shit.
to roll.
Nice.
What is it?
That's not good.
Yeah,
You don't like that.
You don't like
saving throw of Constitution.
Did you hear that?
8 plus
I
my
heard it.
Constitution
I thought you
modifier.
rolled.
That was my neck.
I thought that was this.
No, that was my neck.
So you have to do a Constitution of 13.
No. I refuse.
Yeah. Pretty much half.
DM says
Counterspell.
overruled.
Arden cast counterspell.
It's not a spell.
What was it again? Constitution?
Yeah.
He got a 13.
So he's gonna take half damage. 1,
Half damage am I doing?
2, okay, 3. So it's 8, 9. So one will take 4. He'll take 4. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
4
That's
frost
not good.
damage.
He's okay. Sweet baby boy. He-
And
I feel amazing.
has it been a minute yet?
No.
No,
No,
actually,
it's
Rounds
been
are-
3 rounds since you.
Rounds are
the longest
What,
was.
It's been
Yeah.
3
seconds
rounds
each?
since you cast Blink.
Yeah, or short, I should say.
And I'm gone.
Holy fuck!
Book back out.
Because where the fuck did he go? Cool. That will go to Monk. Gonna do some damage on the dwarf. Oh, that's gonna miss, and the next one is also gonna miss. I forgot I pre-rolled, but those are misses too, so it doesn't really matter. And then that will be back to the captain's. Gonna make 2 shots on. You can't hit him. Oh, you can't hit him. It's gonna be lazy. Sorry. Well, that's a 14 to hit. Misses.
Misses it.
Nice. Then that's a 22 to hit.
But that hits.
That misses.
That is a thing.
12 damage.
Still my fungal form.
Hey, nice. Okay, cool. And then that will be the cannon. You see the cannon hits the monastery again, and then it shoots its next thing. And you see that this last one is going, or not last one, but this most recent one is flying in an arc straight toward the battlefield where you guys are at. This big concussive red and purple magic ball is kind of heading straight for you guys.
Eat it.
Takes your life potion out, throws it at it.
Sudi just goes, if we all absorb it together, the power of friendship will stop it. And then Ardeen says, don't do that. That is a terrible idea. Sudi's like, you gonna listen to this guy?
It's the
This
odd
chump?
couple. The odd couple in real life.
And then that is a monk's turn. He's gonna make an attack over on a dwarf. Hits once. 8 damage. This sword dwarf right up in the mix is looking pretty hurt. And then you have one near Pale Scales, where you were, and then that is now Seabog. Lacey's on deck.
Can you hit the boat on your turn? Actually, you have the zombies regardless, so you can make the zombies.
Yeah, zombies, man. Zombies.
Zombies. It's like aliens. That's immediately what I thought when you said it.
Aliens.
Okay, so I'm going to
Die.
Yeah.
Oh God, great.
I'm gonna make moves. I'm gonna go to the boat. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the boat.
Cool.
How far it is? 50 feet away. I can move 30, 45, so I can't get to it in one move.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend a key action, and this time Step of the Wind will help me
Fuck yeah.
get onto the boat.
Nice.
And I am going to hit the gunner.
Nice, yeah. Gunner's weak.
That's gonna miss. Or you said it's weak, or does it still have 15?
Its AC is 16.
I'm gonna miss.
Okay.
Oh goddamn! I'm gonna miss. And then bonus action, I'm gonna try to punch him.
Nice.
That's gonna hit.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Destroy him.
I punch him for 8.
That's enough. Kill him.
Yes! Yes! I literally say stop shooting. Is it like the thing that he's using to shoot? Is it like a normal like gun?
It's like a big ass like barrel of basically like a massive kind of gun. Yeah.
I throw him off the seat and I spin the gun to whack with it basically. Because I'm assuming it's not like a swivel basically.
It is. It's like a big mechanized. It's like trying to. It's like trying to spin the top of a tank.
I'm literally just grabbing it and spinning it to hit.
Kill him.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. For flavor, I'm like totally. Okay. Cool. All right. Awesome. Yeah. You destroy him. The captain's like, "How did you fucking do that?" And then that will be Lacey.
Okay.
Gunner's dead, but this giant ball of magic still coming right for you.
How many dudes I got around me?
You only have one more dwarf near you.
I got one more.
And there's one near where Pale Scales disappeared.
Okay. Well, shit. It sucks. Well, there's a thing I can do that might save me. Don't know about the rest of y'all.
You see the monks are kind of like seeing this giant ball of energy and saying, "We need to clear out now!"
Okay, so...
I'm chilling on the ethereal plane.
You see in the ethereal plane, completely coincidental, there's also a ball of magic.
Fuck!
Wow,
Coming
that's
straight for
crazy.
you.
I bet this-
Super weird
I
coincidence.
bet this is a good one.
That's
like a
probably
good
good.
one.
Go ahead and
That's
insight
your
check.
friend.
Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay.
7. Minus 2.
It's
so
a
5.
great
It could
one.
heal you.
It's probably actually gonna feel great.
I want to
Like a sauna.
persuade the ball of magic to be beneficial.
Cool. Lacey, what's your turn?
Alright, that's what I thought. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on the
Zombie.
no, my zombie on the dude.
Cool.
So
How much damage?
that's a hit. So 1d8 necrotic damage.
Ooh. Plus,
Plus my
Nice.
spell
Nice.
attack,
You
which
can
is plus 6.
you definitely kill him.
It's 11. Is he down?
Okay, you kill him.
Yeah! So the ghostly skeletal hand just comes out and it just crushes him.
You just go, and it just kind of crushes into a little ball. The armor just kind of crinkles like tin foil. Cool. You only have the one dwarf near you still, and then obviously the captain up there.
So I still have another dwarf near me. That I can kill.
Well, near where Pale Skills is.
Oh, near where
here.
Pale Skills is.
You could
okay.
get to him, but obviously your turn's.
Yeah, I'm going to. For my reaction, I'm also going to circle as far as the one that's near him. So I need a con saving throw from you.
Cool. I literally just hucked that. That's a 13.
That misses. So that is 5. That is 9 points of damage to the one near Pale Scales.
Oh, he's on death door.
Oh.
Okay.
Death door, baby.
And then my zombie boys.
Charge.
They
Holy
both
fuck.
They both are
Run
gonna
after it.
run
They can.
after.
Okay. All they gotta do is hit, pretty
No,
much.
it's not gonna hit. That's
Oh
neither-
no! The zombies come up. He just weaves.
Yeah, neither of them are gonna hit, but that's okay.
The threat is there.
Okay, that is Sudro. You see, he is going to just see if he hits with like a shillelagh. That's a hit. I'm gonna say for flavor, he's going to run up, tackle this guy because he's gonna kill him. Roll, throws him in the air, and he's like, "Madras, fire!" And so you fire your bow, and tell me how this guy dies flying in the air, getting a bow. Tell me all the
He's
gory
flying
details.
through the air. The arrow hits him literally like square in the gut, and
Solid.
you just see him like fold.
Just like crinkle.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You see, he falls to the ground. You see Sue just like turn around, and just goes, nice.
Gnarly.
But yeah, cool. And then that will bring it back. The monks are pretty much. It's actually Ardane's turn. So Ardane, I'm going to say, he can't cast a fireball on.
He could
the
put it on a
ship.
point.
I guess he could put on
He
a
could put on a
point
point
of the
that
ship.
wouldn't get me.
Okay, you can put it on a point of the ship that wouldn't hit you. Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I'm
fair.
at the end of one ship, and I'm
That's true.
assuming
You're at the back
captain's
of
gonna
it,
be
so
on
he's going to go ahead and do that. What's the language of fireball again, Dane?
150 feet range, target a point within that range, 20-foot radius. They must make I think it's a dexterity saving throw against your spell save, and they take half the damage if they succeed the throw.
Okay, so the captain's still going to be in that because he's kind of in the middle of the ship. So dexterity, that is a 5. So he's definitely going to get fucked up. And then, I'm sorry, what was the damage to that again?
It is it depends on the spell
Oh,
level
that's
that
right.
he's casting with.
He is casting it as a...
It's his charisma modifier.
I'm sorry.
Would be like so mine's save DC is like 16.
Where is
So
it?
it would be his spell save DC.
Oh, the guy rolled a 5. He's
Damage.
rolling how much damage.
Oh, the damage
Yeah,
would
I'm
be...
sorry, the damage, yeah.
What level spell slot are you casting it with?
He'll cast it at 3rd level.
Then it'll be 8d6 of fire damage
Oh,
on a failed
shit.
save.
Okay.
And half as much on a successful.
6.
No, I'm just thinking
It's all
math.
the math.
Yeah.
And then I think that was 6 total, right? That's 29 points of damage. The ship's looking fucked up.
Nice.
Ship is like starting to get fire. You see that arcane battery is just kind of really sizzling. Actually, it's kind of dangerous to be here.
Yes!
And that will be Madge's turn. Yeah.
Can you tell me about this ball of magic that's
Yeah, it's-
descending?
It's coming in hot. So you guys have noticed that when it's hit these other targets, it definitely has like a blast radius of like probably like 10, maybe 15 feet. So you could get out of that range for sure because you're already kind of like on the more of the precipice of that middle group.
What if... Do I have the mobility to get on the ship and get near the captain?
Probably not in one turn. It's 50 feet away and it's in
You have 30 feet
water.
away.
Yeah, then I know.
But you can get out of the way of this ball of fire.
Yeah, so what I
Ball of
want to
magic.
do is I want to get... I'm going to move 30 feet towards the ship, so I'm going to be 20 feet away
Okay.
from it.
Okay.
The captain's going to be in my range, correct?
Well, you'll be in water. You'll be swimming. So that'll be tricky because the dock's like destroyed. So you'd have to like jump into the water, so you wouldn't really be able to attack.
Your bow has a range of 80 feet. You don't need to be within 30 feet. to
Well,
hit it.
because I'm going to tell you what my plan was.
Okay.
But had an idea. Can't follow it out anywhere. So we're
You-
going to stay on land though.
Okay, you could just move to the side and still have
Yeah,
range on him.
I'm going to get out of the blast
Okay.
radius either way. But
And then you could still hit him.
yeah.
Yeah, you'd be within 80. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I wanted to use one of my spells, which I have to be in melee range for.
Oh,
Which is
gotcha.
why I wanted to climb on the ship somehow.
Gotcha.
But Okay, so yeah, I'll move and still be in range of him and be able to hit him.
Okay.
Do you guys have that last dwarf?
No, I mean, I'm on the boat.
I got him.
The zombies.
Zombies will get
No, you killed the last dwarf, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh no, the
there's
one in
one
melee.
last
Right,
guy
right.
left.
That's true.
There's
That's true.
one
Oh,
little guy.
boy.
He's close to death, though.
My last zombie.
He looks at you. No, please no. Cool. You want to make an attack on the captain?
I'm gonna hit the captain.
Cool. Go ahead and roll.
That's gonna be a 22.
That definitely hits.
Yeah.
Well, you're damaged.
McDermott.
Captain's taking some hits.
As he should. Dickwad.
You don't even know me.
He only
God,
took 6
no,
damage,
no.
though. So
What was that?
6 damage.
Oh, okay, cool. He's okay.
He's fine.
Cool, and then that will
So I
be
get to talk shit.
Hell Scales.
I reappear 10 feet away from where the big bad magic ball is coming in.
Okay, cool.
So I'm further away from the blast radius. And
You're still in the range of the big bad magic.
What?
You never moved.
Yeah, you never moved.
I forgot.
And your zombies.
I forgot.
No, zombies did move because they wanted
the
to attack
zombies
the
did
one
move, yeah,
guys,
yeah.
but they just both
I
missed.
moved
They
Save
just
the
both missed.
children. Run, my children! It's too late for me! Save yourselves!
All I had to do was take one
It's like
step.
combat's basically over, and you're just like, I guess it's done. I guess it's my time. Could have easily gotten around this.
I literally just forgot to move. It's fine.
It's like right over top, so you didn't see it. It's like directly up ahead.
I'm not used to. I'm used to looking up.
I'm going to cast Ray of Frost on the dwarf, the melee dwarf that's still around.
Cool. Yeah. Your dermge.
It is a 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Womp womp.
All right.
Anything else?
I disappear into the ethereal plane.
Ran him out.
All right, Mugs, you're gonna take some hits on this dwarf. That's a miss. God damn it! Another monk. God damn it! None of the monks are hitting. Up to the captain's turn.
Yeah.
Captain's going to drop his bow and make a swing at you with a longsword.
1v1 me.
He's like,
Let's go.
that's a miss, and that. Oh, maybe. Wait, no, that's definitely a miss. 17 misses, right? Yeah. That's all you, baby. I said that to the universe. That is. It's like two monks are before you. I don't know why. I said
Yeah,
that.
like it's fine.
Oh, this one's gonna hit. Let's see if the other one will hit. Oh shit! 2 attacks on this dwarf. That is. This dwarf was pretty meaty, but he's got like a hit point left. Because the other one was really hurt. This one was okay. This guy's really close to death. This one
it's still falling.
dwarf right
Still
next to
falling.
you.
You
Lazy.
got time.
And then that will be. Yeah, everyone else is dead. So that'll be Seabog's turn. Yeah. He's 1v1 me, bro.
How close to death is he looking?
Yeah. It's looking hurt.
I want to do non-lethal damage.
Oh.
Huh?
Sure.
I'll
Try
fucking
it.
talk to this man.
Fair enough.
That's a miss. That's the worst miss. I'm going to spend a key point and punch him twice, hopefully. That's a miss. Oh my... I didn't roll above a 10 on that.
No. He just like dodges.
Was that 1v1 going
He says,
for you?
he grabs you by like the scruff and says, "Look at me! I am the captain now."
Oh my god.
You never weren't! And then, Lacey, it's your turn.
Alright.
I am the captain's dog.
I'm gonna.
Oh, I'm sorry. This giant bit of magic hits. I'm so sorry. Right before your turn,
I was really
Seabog.
hoping you forgot about it.
So this hits. It's only hit non-living things so far, but it is 4d10 damage.
Oh my god.
Oh. I don't get any dexterity. I can't like run away.
No.
You literally can't.
I will say, because combat has really like died down now,
Mm-hmm.
I will say, give me an athletics check to see if you can dive in the water. You're still going to take damage, but I'm going to say if you're underwater, it's going to help kind of reduce the blow.
Okay.
0.
Is it athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
You can do acrobatics if you're jumping into the
Thanks,
water.
man.
Thanks,
Guess what?
man.
Didn't matter. 10.
Nice.
Total?
Yeah.
You jump and just kind of flop into like where there's like an inch or two of water, and you're just like as if you're swimming and not going anywhere.
It's all my
You're doing great.
It's all my vines too.
Okay.
Sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Okay.
You're fine. You can't die.
This is true. I can't die.
I have seen
Okay.
It's impossible. Watch.
All of them are 10s.
27 damage.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
out of my
easy.
fungal form.
Oh, okay, you're still up though. Okay,
No,
well,
yeah,
it wasn't that bad.
I just
She-
got out of my fungal form, and now I'm at what is 16?
No,
Like
26.
26.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're
that's
so strong,
fine
man.
then.
She hasn't. That was literally the first damage past her temp HP.
Yeah,
Damn. Okay, cool.
she's
All right.
just small now. Just
That is going to be so. See about you already went your turn. That
It's
lace
my
that
turn.
is your
Yeah,
turn.
yeah.
You're
Alright.
still up.
I'm still here.
This dwarf
guys.
is right next to you. Is pretty bleak.
all right. He's right next to me.
Yeah, he's right next to you.
He didn't take that 40 to damage.
Oh, I'm
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
come
He 100% did. What did I say it was?
40
Or,
times.
Oh, yeah, he's-
27.
You see this dwarf just looks up and goes, "Oh shit!" and just evaporates in this magic energy.
Terminator 2.
Great point. I don't know why I forgot about the coolest part of this battle at the very end. And then that will be.
That will actually be my turn now.
So that is the last dwarf besides the captain.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the
so
captain
just
is
the
still up
captain.
there. You see, Sudril is going to transform into an eagle and fly over to the ship.
Do I not get to take my
It's still
turn?
her turn.
I'm sorry, you get to take your turn.
Okay, I was like, wait.
Sorry.
Is that cannon still alive? No, it's not, right?
Cannon
Yes,
is,
but no
it
one's
was
shooting
shooting
the
it.
gunner.
It's,
Yeah, that was left over. That was
Yeah. That was just fired a while ago.
Cast Moonbeam on the captain.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Oh, shit.
I'm sure that range is long.
So yeah, it's 120 feet.
Yeah,
I got it. So a silvery beam of
Hopefully you
pale light
get it.
shines down in a 5-foot radius,
Pale?
40-foot high cylinder. Shut up.
In the ethereal plane, she casts a beam and it just looks like your face the whole way.
Wow.
She's
Just
like
extremely
me.
elongated.
When a creature
So
Weird
gross.
as fuck.
when a creature enters a spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it's engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain. And it must make a Constitution saving throw, or it takes 2d10 radiant damage on a fail save, or half as much on a successful one.
Oh yeah, nice. Okay.
Wait,
Is he a shape changer by any chance?
The
The
dwarven
Yeah, I
captain.
just want to know.
No,
What is it?
he is a dancer in his free time.
It's disadvantage if he's a shape changer, so I just had to ask.
Okay. Nope.
So
That's a crazy
make
stipulation.
a con saving throw for me, please, and thank you.
12.
Hell yeah.
Woo! Do that damage!
Do that damage though.
9, 18 points
Ooh.
of damage.
Bam!
It's not that story.
Oh.
Damn it.
Close.
And then Circle of Spores.
How far is the range?
Circle of Spores is
Oh, could be.
How far can you hock a loogie?
oh my god.
stickers, man.
She's-
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Oh no, it's not. It's too far. It's too far.
I'm the
Okay.
spinner.
It's too far. And then I'm just gonna look at my two sons.
My boys.
My boys.
That is Sudril's turn. He's going to turn into like an eagle and fly over. And I'm going to say that takes up his action. He gets there, but he's not going to be able to do anything. Ardane is able to cast a spell, but it's going to be kind of tricky. I'm going to say he will cast... Oh, what can he do to buff you? What can he do to buff you? What can he do to buff you?
The boat also, I'm assuming, took damage.
Oh.
Oh yeah, technically the boat took damage. Yeah,
Oh, from the thing?
yeah, because Moonbeam stays
Oh,
It's an
okay.
for a minute.
It's like
Okay, got you.
it's like with the storm I cast.
What was the damage that he...
18.
He took 18? Oh, okay. Ship's looking fucked up.
Nice.
Ship's looking really fucked
Good
up.
call.
So he's going to actually cast. I'm going to say that
Actually, wait. No,
He'll
I wanna
cast-
keep it.
Firebolt again on the boat, but he's only going to cast it as a first level this time. Can he cast it as a first level?
That's why I was like, we might need the boat.
We might need that boat.
Actually, now that I say it, boat. Protect the boat!
You see that?
Keep the boat!
You see that he cast Firebolt. He's like, wait, what?
Yeah!
Cast the boat.
Is that Ardane?
Ardane cast it. He's like, wait, what? I would destroy the boat, right? And then he
Useless.
you see this ball of fire goes flying across the water, kind of like, concaves like the waves as it kind of flies along, hits the edge of it, doesn't hit you, is going to actually hit the captain, because he's going to be within range. Actually, you know what? For flavor, I'm not going to say he hits range, because I want you to kill him. And the firebolt is going to hit the side of the ship. You see the ship just kind of melts as like this metal just kind of gives way, water goes kind of pouring into the side. This ship starts like sinking Titanic style, and then you are kind of at the top of it, and then the dwarf captain is kind of sitting there, still kind of trying to fight you, but with the low ground.
And in Moonbeam.
Yeah, it's not a great look. That will be Magi's turn. Steal this kill from.
Yeah, I'm gonna just normal, like it's just
Go
gonna be
for
a regular arrow.
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay.
He's
The
so weak, and
Moonbeam.
he's trying to not kill him.
Yeah.
You just want to kill him?
Go for it. Go for it.
I'm
Go
gonna
for
end
it.
him.
I mean, the
Alright.
moon. He's gonna start his turn in the moonbeam
Oh,
anyway,
that's a
so
great
like
point.
that.
Everyone's rushing for the final kill.
Who's get
no
that?
me, no me, no me.
Who's gonna get that final
Is
kill
that a
cam?
9 or 6?
9.
It's a 9. Okay.
Should be a dot on them usually.
Oh, it's a 17.
To hit?
Yeah,
That hits.
So
Where's that
roll
damage?
Your damage. Roll your damage. Your damage.
that's not. Oh, yeah.
Of course.
8.
Finish him.
Yes!
Finish this captain.
He's like, he's messed up by Moonbeam.
Mm-hmm. He's like sizzling.
facing Seabog too, and my arrow just goes straight through the back of his neck. He doesn't even see it coming.
Oh, fuck. You see this door, as the ship kind of sinks, you see he's climbing and he's like, I don't need an army. I'm going to kill all the Tieflings. And then just this arrow goes through, just and just like it falls back into the water and starts to sink as his armor just kind of weighs him down. So you're on this ship that's kind of sinking, and as it sinks to the bottom, you just kind of like plop and just kind of float like a little turtle just forward. And so you see the remainder of the ship just kind of like, sink under the water. You swim back to shore. You see the monks kind of like steady themselves, kind of help people up. Eventually, you reappear, pale scales, and everyone's like, "What the fuck?" It just scares the shit out of them. As you're all, you start to kind of like help to get people up who are more injured, make sure everyone's okay, check on like any kind of villagers who may have been hurt. As you do this, and you're starting to kind of rebuild basically this town a little bit, just not even rebuild, but really just kind of get all the debris out of the way, kind of bring it back to semblance. And you're leaving tomorrow, so you're trying to leave it in as good of shape as you possibly can. Seabog. So you guys return back to Demacias at the end of the day. You've kind of spent the rest of the day just helping people take care of everyone. No civilians were killed. The monastery stayed intact, so ultimately didn't crumble upon people. So you know that they're okay, which is fantastic. You guys go to rest for the night. Is there anything you want to do before your long rest?
I want to meet back up with the blacksmith.
Yeah.
You can. I mean, I'm just gonna say that you can kind of tell in the way he says, "I'm gonna have it ready for you in the morning."
Got
it's
it.
not gonna be ready.
Cool.
Because that's literally the day that you commissioned him.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So he's gonna rush the job and get it done by the next day.
Cool.
Anything you guys want to do?
Look at one of these damn books.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna look through the History of Rune book.
So what you can do. You can look through one of the books, or if you want to try and figure out the connection between all three books, you can do that, but you'll have to roll an insight with disadvantage. It'll be harder.
Because I haven't really figured
Exactly.
out. I'm just gonna read the History of Rune book because I figured out I have the key for the god one, Is that the one that I kind of figured out, or is the?
Yes.
Or was that the artificer one?
I thought it was the
It is the artificer one. I did really want the
I
artificer
still have
one.
to edit that.
So the artificer one I figured out, but the other two I haven't.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll the history. Okay. What am I rolling?
You can do a history.
History?
Yeah.
That's a 15.
Okay. So you look at this book. It's been a while since you kind of dove into these. A lot of things have happened. You know, there's some kind of connection between all these three books, but you're not really sure what it is yet. You go through the history of Rune, and you can look back. It's got some imagery and stuff, and you notice that not very long ago, before the Forever War, the illustrations of this town, of this like city, it was always a big city, but none of those mechanical kind of entraptions that kind of came out of the ground, like weeds and stuff that were built all around that seemed almost like a part of the city, but also kind of unnatural at the same time. None of that was there before the Forever War. You kind of look through and you know that this has always been kind of a middle point of Angea. It's always been like a very big destination where people travel through. And so it's always been a kind of a bustling town. But looking at this, looking at the history of it, you can tell based off of the timeline of it and it being built up and what your experience was when you were there. Whatever this mechanical contraptions coming out of the ground were that kind of really changed the whole landscape of this city must have happened at the end of the Forever War. And you're not sure exactly what it is, but the constructs and the machinery that's there, I'll say that the history book goes back to like a couple of years in the past, and they were growing then, but they weren't as big as they are now. So you see that this thing is growing very quickly around the city. But you can kind of get another glimpse at it, and you remember when you were there what it looked like. And in a lot of ways, these contraptions around the city almost look kind of dwarven, but more importantly, looks very similar to the machinery around the warship that you just fought, the ironclad ship. So you're seeing that this city landscape has changed in the past, like 5 years or so, or right at the end of the Forever War. And it talks about how ever since the end of the Forever War, the city has been had a golden age, essentially. Mm-hmm. And it kind of lines up with the building of all these kind of weird mechanisms around it.
So now I kind of figure out the history of Runebook and the Artificer, so the god one I'm missing.
Mm-hmm. As you guys go to sleep, unless you guys want to do anything else. Sorry.
I want to check in on Kairos. How is he still just?
Yeah, he's still completely being taken care of out of it. He's not conscious yet.
Then that's it.
Is it possible for a Magus to take a long rest without sleeping?
You trance. You're an elf, right?
Oh yes, that's true.
You trance. But everything that you've seen that happened before
has been in a trance.
Happens in your trance.
There's no other way to rest? Because Magus is very clearly afraid of going to sleep.
Yes. There's
Suck
no
it.
other way that you know of.
Bitch.
Just gonna have to deal with
It
it.
doesn't exist.
All right. Well.
So you rest. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You remember last time you did this dark figure, you rolled a nat 1 if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I did.
Touched you in the forehead, and you felt this surge of weird power. You're not sure what it is yet.
I'm 14.
You see this imagery of this like glowing green sword, and it seems to have some kind of like elven origins, and then you quickly vanishes, and then you wake up after you've rested. As you all wake up, you are kind of like, getting up. You kind of all wake up at your different times, man. You only have to transfer a couple of hours. Some of you guys are still partially awake. You see Demacia is not in the tent. And as you guys are kind of getting up and getting yourselves ready, you see that she just rushes into the tent and she says, "You need to come with me. Kairos has been attacked."
Oh, I'm there.
And then we will continue this in the next section. In the last of the season... That was a long-ass battle. That was way longer than I thought it was going to be.
It started at 8:30.
It's a long combat.
That was a long combat. The combat
That was
started
the
at
longest
8:30?
one.
We started the combat
Yeah.
2 hours ago.